before I'm gone. I want it all before I'm gone. I am not somebody you can put inside a box, and I am not somebody who will let you take my spot. It's written on my face, I'm somebody who never stops. I do it because I gotta, I don't do it for your props. Now you can keep those. I'm aiming way higher than planes in Heathrow, and I'm sorry to say, but my cake can't be sold. And look, to be honest, either you got it or don't. But if you got a dream and a vision, put it in your mind that you gotta go out and get it. People try to stop you, it's so hard in the beginning, but you said that you a winner, so keep going, ain't no quitting. At this moment in time, I'm not just spitting lyrics, I'm giving you the words that put me in this position. Some people hear and some people listen. If you wanna be the best, then you gotta learn the difference. I want it all before I'm gone, yeah, keep us running till the morning, yeah, if you're sleeping on me, keep on snoring, I want it all before I'm gone. I want it all before I'm gone.
Oh, I'm all blurred. Here we go, guys. Welcome to that stream for this Mobile Mayhem League Week 3, Day 2. And as you can see, as always, I'm not alone, my dudes. I'm with the beard master himself, Imperium. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty damn good, Flo. I'm very excited to be, of course, tuning in, watching, casting some more fantastic Mobile Mayhem Call of Duty mobile action after casting Tuesday's games, or the majority of Tuesday's games. Really, like, I'm loving how a lot of these teams are playing. I'm personally learning a lot more about the game as time goes on, and we're seeing some pretty kick-ass moments.
We were seeing some pretty good games yesterday. I was super excited about these matches. I'm trying to understand why these matches came up that way. We saw two super great matches. I don't know if you remember Azilium. I think that was Azilium. Who were they playing against? Do you remember who Azilium were playing against?
Azilium were playing against White Dragon.
White Dragon. That match, that comeback. I remember the 4-1 lead on Search and Destroy, and then they lost a bit of round. They came back. Okay, this one, I think this was basically my favorite match for the entire season so far, I have to say.
Yeah, they easily one of the best matches I've been lucky. It's one of those games where you genuinely like kind of feel lucky to cast, if that makes sense. And I don't often say that, but 110%. Extremely lucky to be able to cast that match. And it's funny that you mention, or that I should mention, White Dragon. They are actually playing in our first game tonight, right? They're playing against Affliation, the former Cold Esports side, so I'm pretty excited about that. Affliation did beat Kings on Tuesday, but it was 2-1, right? And it wasn't maybe nothing against Kings, but it wasn't the same Affliation performance, at least in my eyes, that maybe we expected. But then again, not everybody is going to have an amazing day, and that could have been the case for Affliation and Tuesday's game. So I'm excited to see what they're going to come up with against this White Dragon side.
Yeah, Affliation versus White Dragons are going to be interesting. If you guys see my camera in English, this is normal. I'm trying to fix this issue, or it'll be fixed as soon as possible. And here we go. Oh, finally. And I'm not blurred anymore. Hey, welcome back. This time I'm accurate. Yes, Affliation fighting now against White Dragons is going to be such an interesting match to watch, just because we saw that yesterday. They've been playing so well. White Dragons, for those who are not aware of that, White Dragons are the renamed team, such known as they were called as Grizzly Gaming. Yeah, Grizzly Gaming. So they used to be called Grizzly Gaming. They changed because they joined the roster, and now it's White Dragon.
Can I just say I'm actually low-key proud that I remember that. No, not, just because I'm terrible with memory. But anyway, go on, continue.
So White Dragons are going to be playing against Affliation. Affliation took that win 2-1 yesterday against Cold Esports. This was, if I'm not wrong, the first match.
Do you mean Tuesday? On a side note, by yesterday, do you mean Tuesday?
I mean Tuesday. I do mean Tuesday because...
That's cool. No, I just wanted to make sure, because I genuinely, easy mistake to make, but I was like, wait, was it yesterday? Or, just wanted to make sure.
No, yeah. On Tuesday, the performance that Affliation did against Kings was incredible. This 2-1 win, and this was actually the first win they do, and they got under the Affliation score, the Affliation name tag. Sorry, because they used to be called as Cold Esports, the second team of the Stage 4 EU champs. But now Affliation is gonna maybe pop off tonight. They can play against White Dragons for this first game, and we're just ready for the players to get ready, and the game is about to start. Let's talk a bit about the map rotation we'll have. Just gonna wait for these to be received, but I think the first match obviously is gonna be Hardpoint on standoff, and then we'll go straight into another match, which is gonna be Search and Destroy. And I'm just waiting for this map, so I don't want to say any super mistakes.
It's Search and Destroy, Meltdown, Firing Range,
Domination, Firing Range. If we get into a third, okay. Let me just. Keep on talking. I'm just trying to fix a few things out.
No problemo. I'm really excited to see this Hardpoint standoff. Because to me, at least in kind of my experience, this map isn't normally, for me, not normally played in Hardpoint. From what I've seen, it's definitely kind of other maps I've seen most commonly featured. So I'm really excited to see how these teams are going to play around the hard points of this map. This map is probably one of my favorites in the Call of Duty Mobile map selection. So we do see instantly a couple of kills going over across the board. First hard point has definitely been captured by Affiliation to begin with, as they look to gain control of it.
I'm sharing your opinion on that. I really love this this map. Standoff used to be one of the map in Black Ops 2, the console version, and that was incredible. They did that so well. This is exactly the same map as we saw on the other Call of Duties just before. And
yeah,
actually one of the most intense when it comes to competitive game styles, just because you have all three modes on that map: Search and Destroy, Hardpoint, and Domination, and all of the three modes are so incredible to watch when you see professional players playing on that and tryharding on this. I'm super happy about this, and now as the first point is about to switch to the second one, we do see a short lead coming up on the side of Affiliation, controlling the side. Preda is going to take a player down on that, and all the rotations are going to be happening now between both teams, Imperium.
Yeah, but we do see the side of White Dragon instantly going for hardpoint number 2, and I think that's pretty good coming out from them. However, Preda going down early on isn't really going to help things. But it seems like Affiliation are a little bit slow to look to go for that kind of hard point, or at least to contest the hard point away from the side of White Dragon. And White Dragon have captured a 10-point lead for now, with 30 seconds left on this second hard point.
30 seconds left. They're coming back now. They're maybe about to tie if they hold it, but it's being contested by the enemy team. They're trying to push in. Rolex is going to take one, clear the entire hardpoint now. And it's all about the map rotations, because they need to go over the blue side. The care package has been dropped, and let's hope that is going to be lucky on that one. Let's see what Jim is going to get thanks to that. I think he's stealing care package from the enemy team, and he's going to get a cluster strike from that. What a useful score streak to get in a care package us in this hardpoint and objective game modes. Now, the lead is happening on the side of White Dragons. They're coming in hot in this first match of this Mobile Mayhem Season 3, Week 3, Day 2 matches in series. And they're taking a short lead for over 23 points, but the side being contested, and that's a choke on the side of White Dragon, but they're finally able to take control over this side.
I know Ramve has just gone down, but he had been so integral for that second hardpoint being overtaken, by the hardpoint being overtaken by the side of White Dragon. He just came up those stairs and was absolutely spot on with those shots. And now, as it is a 75 to 37 point lead for the White Dragon side. Again, it seems like maybe there's a pattern in play, but, you know, Affiliation taking a bit of time to wake up in this series. A little bit slow and sluggish. You can see Ranve has been able to take down Ibot without being really contested. Gets a double kill on that drop spot. He's now going to get shut down, but not off the back of getting 2 kills surrounded by multiple Affiliation players.
Yeah, and this is a thing that Affiliation do super well, and I can't understand how. Because Affiliation always start super slow, as you were mentioning. They don't go super hot at the beginning. They start slowly, but then they pop off for no reason, that they come out of nowhere. It just seems like their skill needs to be switched on mid-game, and then, okay, now we can play the game at a full potential. And now we do see a retake on their side. They're controlling this kitchen position. He's alone. Everyone is pushing towards the boxes. And that's going to be hard because Sav is going to face 3 different players in front of him. Missing a lot of bullets on the first one. He's going to get dropped by Mata, but that's a good revenge on the side of Marvel now. Ibot doing his thing. Jame with the double spray, avoiding people for pushing into it. Bot with another one. And you might see them now getting super great at covering these hot points. And they are working hard now to make it happen.
Sav's doing a great job, although he does get double teamed by a few members of White Dragon. 85 to 105. The main thing for the side of the Affiliation is that they have control of this hardpoint. With only a couple of seconds to go, they've definitely decreased that lead massively. Loads of great airstrike coming out from Saturns to get a double kill. With that next hardpoint coming through, Jim's going to get a lovely shot coming through, and they of course continue to control this next hard point, and it is only a 6-point difference between these two teams.
That game is super close when we could talk about the points.
But when we talk about kills, we do see on the side of Affiliate, 2 players at the same amount of kills. Jim and Saturn are going to be the slayers on the Affiliate side. And then we do have Preda and Renvei on the other side being super efficient and consistent as well. Because there, as you can see, Preda is, for example, sitting by the tractor, is not even playing for the OBJ actually. He's just playing super passively and holding these lines. Is going to take Jim super low HP by the broken wall. And Mata coming straight into the side doing a lot of kills. I remember Mata, according to me, was one of the MVP of a Tuesday session, swimming session on the side of White Dragon. He was almost always top fragging or doing some good and insane moves.
Yeah.
But now they need his help. They need all their players' help because they need to come back in that game. They're being leaded by over 18 points now. This might be the last hard point if I feel in the
Mata. Oh, Mata comes in. He's able to get 1 kill. Is he going to cause enough of a distraction? But Jim comes in. White is on fire. 0 F's given and gets a kill onto Mata. And what that does is that puts the firm control into the hands of Affiliate to take this game 1. They are only 6 points away with 30 seconds left on the hard point. And with that firm control, it is going to be game 1 going over to Affiliate. It was a slow start from them, but credit where it's due. They came back, bounced back, I think, after the 4th or 5th hard point, and then ramped things up from there.
Yeah, they were maybe getting used to that game, you know. They were getting the moods of playing against White Dragon, just seeing how they were playing, how good they were at rotating or doing the trades and everything. And then when they learned and noticed how the enemy players were playing these hard points, they just popped off. They kept on tryharding, kept on rotating, and this comeback was a super great one, and they should be proud of them. White Dragons maybe when I've been too confident, I would say. I'm not sure if that's the reason, but you know, at the beginning they were controlling and then they're through, and I can't find a logic reason in my mind other than cold just or feeling just waking up and popping off.
Yeah, I don't think I could have said it better myself. White Dragon didn't exactly play super badly. Affiliate, as you said, woke up, started to ramp things up. There could have been an element of overconfidence, not directly in terms of what I saw, but maybe in the back of their head feeling like they could relax a little bit too much and not focus on the next hard point as effectively. And then when Affiliate were given an inch, they took that inch and they, you know, that widened that gap into a couple of meters and of course end up taking the game. And that's the way it goes sometimes. And White Dragon, they performed so well between Tuesday and today. It's just, oh man, it's just something that's just kind of like, that's stopping them from getting over the edge, so to speak, you know, into that next level. So yeah, but definitely very excited about how they play.
Let's see now how they're going to use that. Thank you for the red, Stefan. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. And yes, I'm excited about seeing how they will play this Search and Destroy Meltdown. I remember yesterday, these were the last rotation, and these Search and Destroy Meltdown went super quickly. You weren't there because you had a meeting or something. And during these games, when we were playing Search and Destroy Meltdown, that was super fast every time. There weren't any really close games, I should say. And I'm hoping that tonight there's going to be a bit of contest on the side of White Dragon, just because even if we like clean 2-0s with insane domination from one of those teams, contest is sometimes enjoyable. And I'm pretty sure White Dragons do have the potential to get us into game number 3.
Yeah, of course. It pretty much speaks for itself, because in Tuesday's game, they were able to take Asilium to a third game, and that's, you know, that's something that is very easily possible for White Dragon to pull off. They are a team with bags of potential. You can see the strength in how they play as a team that communicates. In my eyes, from what I see very well, they coordinate themselves pretty strongly, and they do have that you know, that fragging power, that assault danger, so to speak. They just got to put it together for the whole game, for a whole series, to really make it count.
Really make it count, yeah. So now, everything is in White Dragon's end. If they want to make something up from that and get this one on Search and Destroy, they need to fight for it, because I can tell Affiliate are not going to give that win such easily. As easy as that. It's not going to be an easy match for them, and they will try hard as much as possible. Search and Destroy Meltdown. We do have the Affiliate roster starting on the T side, so they're attacking, and White Dragons are obviously on the CT side. They're trying to defend. It seems like we do have a slower start on the side of Affiliate, not even pushing somewhere. They're trying to hold the lines. Jimmy's going to sit by top mid, taking the line from someone crossing on the A-bomb side. But that's going to be a fight right now between Renvei and Satins, both sitting by the control room. Jimmy's going to take Renvei with a good pre-fire right there and covering his teammate to make it finally a 5v4 situation in favor of Affiliate.
Also, Saturn's had done a great job of throwing a Molotov out and putting, I believe it was Predo under a little bit of danger. It is calculated start coming out from Affiliate. As far as, you know, which side to kind of prioritize, I'd imagine the B side is a little bit safer, right? Because you're a bit more cornered off, so you don't have to defend from so many angles. But it doesn't seem like Affiliate are looking to go in one specific point for now.
I know, they're not even heading somewhere. They're just trying to survive. Literally, that's what they're trying to do, trying to survive. And they're doing that super well, because that's a -3 within a second and a half. The double RPG, but finally the trade from Marvel, giving the round to Affiliate for this first one. And that was a close one, because this double kill RPG could have costed them the round if Marvel didn't just turn around and said, hey, this is the guy that just killed my friends, so I'm going to take him down too. That's a trade. And that's how it's working well on the side of Affiliate.
Yeah, but I do think maybe Affiliate were a little bit too passive that first round. In the sense that they gave a bit too much space for White Claw to find angles onto the Affiliate players. But I do respect the fact that that Affiliate were looking to be a little bit calculated. They do get their first player taken out, which is sad. So it is going to be a 5v4 between these two sides.
It is going to be a 5v4, but Chesto and Mata just missed the timing. Finally, Mata is going to say, hey, dude, you just missed a player on the top of you. You was just sitting in front of him. You didn't see him right there. Back to a 5v2 situation in the favor of the White Dragons roster. Marvel is going to take one thanks to that spray from top mid. He's going to get a shot from behind and getting pushed even, but Saturn's maybe helping his teammate out. Is missing this timing, missing this shot. Marvel needs to get another follow-up. But as he's getting pushed from the back, oh my god, this reflex was really great. He's trying to reload, playing for time. And Rolex with a good sniper shot is going to take him down to give a first round to White Dragons. And what a start that was from that one. And I do agree 110 and 20 and 30% with you on the fact that Affiliate are maybe playing super passive. While we know the aggressive potential they have and our destroying they could do. They kept rushing. And this is what they're doing now. They're realizing that. Maybe they're listening.
Well, like, in the first 2 rounds, even though they've won one, let's be fair, they hadn't planted the bomb at all. They hadn't planted the bomb at all. And in my eyes, if you lose a round when you're the attacking side without planting the bomb, you haven't tried hard enough, in my eyes. That might sound harsh, but, you know, unless you get absolutely pushed from the start, which hasn't been the case with White Claw, you got to be able to plant that bomb. You got to be able to put a little bit of time pressure onto your opponents instead of trap that way. Marvel was able to pull that off by taking out Malo, but Sesto and Renvei, even though they get taken out, and that's going to be a second point over to Affiliate. And here's the thing. Planting the bomb early allowed Affiliate to then be calculative and positionally focused to catch out White Claw. And to me, that was just a much better round from Affiliate. Much better round.
Much better round. And as they saw that was working out, they kept rushing onto that. But bot finally is going to be taken down by Renvei taking the cross line on mid, and that worked well for him. Now 4 players of Affliation are sitting around the A bomb site. They might be able to plant that bomb pretty quickly, but I think they're just waiting for someone to push in to get a trade, so they're back to a 4v4 situation, and they feel that it's going to be safe here and more safe for them. But they're getting pushed from behind by 3 players right now, and I don't even know if they're about to expect that Jim is going to get another good sniper shot. And these guys' accuracy tonight is literally on point. Right with the trade on Sav, 4v3 situation for White Dragons now. Without there getting triple pushed, it's going to be super hard for Affliation to take this final round, this round in the 1v3 and now 1v2.
Have to say, Sesto has been so good for the White Claw side in this match. A number of times he's gotten great kills. He's positioned himself absolutely fantastically, and I really think he's suppressed Affliation in a strong way. No, by no means are Affliation playing the absolute best. That's simple as that, and that speaks for itself as Meta takes out Saturns. But definitely, really looking at how Sesto's playing in this game, and I'm liking it.
We do see Predator now having 0 frags on the side of White Dragons, and you might have to wake up now, my dude, just because your team needs your help. So it's going to make the game easier for our team to handle. And now they're having some issues. The A bomb is again being pushed, and the bomb is about to be dropped and planted super fast and super quickly into the rounds. So it reduces up to 42 seconds left for the White Dragons roster to try to clutch this game, kill every single one of the enemy players from Affliation and get that defuse. And that's not going to be such an easy thing when you do have Affliation already set it up all across and around this bomb site. They're trying to cover every single angles, at least get 2 people close to each other so they can get trades. And Renve is going to be the one pushing in.
Nice.
Jim with that kill. Rolex for the trade, 4v4 now, and I think they'll be running out of time in Imperium.
Yeah, I think they're going to be running out of time. It was a great initial push coming out from Affliation. Time's ticking down 5 seconds ago. You got Sesto left on his own. He's going to be in the middle of the play, but Ibot is going to shut him down. And that's going to be point number 3 over for Affliation. Here's the thing. That round wasn't necessarily White Claw's, mistake. Because what I liked about what White Claw did was that they predicted that Affliation would go for the B bomb site. So they sent like 4 of their players over towards the B bomb site, and because Affliation instantly pushed the A bomb site and planted it straight out, that kind of caused a much bigger kind of advantage time-wise and positional-wise for Affliation to close out that last round. But we do see both teams now going for the B site, so White Claw's prediction is a bit more accurate, but they have lost a couple of players right off the bat. It's being returned as Rolex does find Jim 3v3.
Ooh, Marvel with a good sniper shot, getting traded by Rolex with another one. Rolex with a knife kill on the counter for him so far, and that's a super great job from him now. Sav is going to be the last player alive on the side of Affliation in a 1v2 situation. Bomb is about to be planted, if I'm not wrong. But he needs to find the cover. He has his SMG, so he can't take any long-range fights. And seeing that the sniper is sitting by the platform is gonna make him and put him in some hard situation right there. Is he gonna check the left corner? If he does, that's a 200 IQ move, but he needs to check this out. And he's gonna miss. And Siesto takes him down to go back to a 3-3 score. Perfect sight right now. And the game is super close, so we might have they might have a hope for White Dragons now to play that game through. And I'm losing my words, my dude. What's happening?
Firstly, always check your corners, my dude. Always check your corners. Especially when you're last player on your team, you always check your corners. That was a little bit of a feels bad man moment. I liked the aggression coming out from White Claw in the previous round. Well, Molotov's being thrown out by either side. A little bit of space has been created by this B site. White Claw, again, going straight for the B site. Maybe that's a little bit too... Well, actually, not really going straight... Yeah. Prida isn't in the forefront of the B side. It's just like 3 or 4 of the White Claw players, right? So in theory, Prida could maybe go for a bit of a switcheroo and go for the A bomb side. But if he's on his own, that would be a little bit risky.
Rolex is deadly tonight with his shots. He already has 10 frags. Marvel with a follow-up. It's finally helping his team out. 11 kills for Marvel as well. And that's back from a an advantage on the side of White Dragons to now we're 4v2 in favor of Affliation. We do have the 2 last players sitting by the red control room, and they're going to be waiting there for anyone to do sort of a mistake on the Affliation side, trying to even get push. But now, it's all about the rotation than the trades. If they are too greedy, they might lose these gunfights. He's trying to get the Prefire Siesta. That could have been a good move, but unfortunately, bot is not that stupid. Is not that much of a bot. It's just gonna prone and wait for his half to go back up. And now they're just playing for time. It seems like iBot is the one not trolling, because this is not the word, but he's just playing for time as the bomb has been dropped by the B-bomb site.
Yeah, of course.
And other than Miracle is gonna be over now in a 4th round for Affliation, I could say.
Oh, I thought Rambe might be able to pull off some kind of miracle clutch, but yeah, that wasn't necessarily a mistake by White Claw. I would say if you're going to rush B site off the back of getting a successful B site, I feel like maybe they could have planted that bomb or pulled off the switcheroo like I'd mentioned. And now we're seeing them go for the A bomb site, but because they were unsuccessful on the B bomb plant in the previous round, it's too predictable for White Claw. You gotta be able to think a little bit further ahead. Molotov's gonna come out. Yes, Matt Rambe are gonna be able to get a double kill. That's a nice start for White Claw, but they did lose 2 players along the way. It's a clean 3v3, still with the bomb in the hands of White Claw.
3v3, how are they going to play this round now? They're just playing passive, retaining around, and they're not being greedy at all. Why? They all know that the enemy players were sitting by the B side, but they're not even pushing. Now it's a 2v3, and let's see how they're going to handle this situation. Now everyone on the Affliation side just rotated toward their home, Bulden waiting on top. Mata is going to get one thanks to that long range shot on the sniper. That was a really good spray from Mata. His accuracy is incredible tonight.
Yeah.
But back to a 2v2. The pressure is still on for the White Dragons roster. They are down 1 round compared to the other team, and they have to win that one to get back to a tie for him.
I just realized that I think I made a mistake and called them White Claw instead of White Dragons. It's a bit of a fool's bad man. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, White Dragons, they do go for the B bomb plant. I think it was the right time for them to pull that off. They do need to be careful that they don't go too far out of position. Nice sprays by Mata just to distract the members of Affliation. It's not going to be enough to really stopping them from moving towards a bomb, knowing that time is against them.
Alright, 2v2. Sorry, were you asking to me? I was answering to someone in the chat. And yeah, people are saying, yeah, White Claw, no. White Dragon, that's fine. That's like a cute name we're giving. It's a private joke. That's a cute name we're giving to the team now. But we do see White Claw or White Dragon, whatever. This white team is winning this round and going back to a 4-4 now. So they're making it work.
Or how about we just call them Dragon Claw? There you go. No, it is White Dragon. No, I said that was genuinely my bad. But yeah, nice 4v4. This is going to be up to White Dragon to pull something different out of the bag. It seems like Affliation have predicted a bomb site. iBot gets a lovely shot on the Preda. Ranav picks a bomb back up, but it is going to be a 5v4 in the favor of Affliation.
5v4. Why are they always putting themselves in such bad situations? At least they do have Meta helping them out with this bad stuff and these bad clutches. But now, as soon as I talk about him, Sav is gonna get that double spray, really well executed from him, and that's only Siesta and Rolex left in a 2v4, make it 2v3 thanks to that good trade. But he's gonna get pushed from behind, tagged for a bit, and player sitting on top with a nice bait from Sav right there. Is going to leave Rolex in a 1v3 with the sniper in his hand. It has been popping off this entire game. 10 kills for him. But now, is he going to be able to make it work with the sniper shot? Is he going to get some accurate and precision on this round? That's all he needs right now. Just because if he loses it, that's going to be a 5th. And maybe giving the opportunity to Affliation to get the final round of this game and make it a clean 2-0 win for Affliation in this match.
Yeah. Didn't even have the bomb in his hand, to be honest, so it was always going to be so much harder for them. 5-4 in the favor of Affliation. There is still one more round for White Dragon to plant that bomb and take advantage of being on the attacking side. What a way it would be to end the next trade-off. But yeah.
I have to say, that's actually impressive to see how good Affliation are at predicting where the enemies are going to push, because they've always been playing on the same bomb site than the enemy players. Now Jim is going to take one down. That was a bomb planter actually, so they need to pick that up. He's waiting on top of this turbine. Mata is going to push straight on the left side. It's missing this timing. Oh, showing his back to Preda was the worst thing you could have ever done. Jim right there, back to your 4v4 situation. The bomb has been picked up. They're still playing around the buildings. But are they playing for rotations now, or just baiting for them and all rushing at once? That's what we're about to witness.
I think if you're White Dragon, like, one Mata's under insane amount of pressure. He's going to get absolutely triple teamed. Nothing can be done. Ranvei goes down, and that's going to be the 6th and final round going over to Affliation. They take game 2. And, you know, what I would say is that White Dragon, when they were on the attacking side, Flo, they started off strong, right? And they started off pretty punchy, you know. But it seemed like, one, they became maybe a little bit too predictable, because you pointed out correctly that Affliation were doing a great job nonetheless of predicting where White Dragon were going to be. But I would say part of that was the fact that White Dragon kind of slowed down to the point where they made it a little bit easier for Affliation to not only predict, but to suppress White Dragon off the back of that prediction. It seemed like White Dragon didn't have a plan B or a plan C to a certain extent. And yeah, that was a little bit of a lackluster game for White Dragon. By no means was it super bad, but it was a little bit flat. Definitely a little bit flat.
Yeah, compared to Tuesday's stream, we saw a White Dragon roster not playing and not being super great tonight or super effective as a group and as a team. We saw good individuals. We noticed Rolex and Mata, as always. These are the one. Rolex has been impressing us with his snipes, but Mata is just super consistent on the White Dragons roster. They played super well, and he's the one carrying most of the time his team. But I don't know what happened tonight compared to the stream and the match we saw against Sicilium on Tuesday. They were so much. They were less organized. Like it was like they were confused and don't even know what they said. And yes, you are totally right when you say they didn't have a plan B or plan C, because this is what I felt as well when I was looking at the gameplay. And they were playing the game. They were not pushing all at once. They were not throwing stuff, not using utilities at their best. And I think there was a bad game on the side of White Dragon. Just not a bad game, let me correct. Bad game on the compared to what they used to do on the other tournaments and other games, just because they haven't been as performant as they used to be.
Yeah, and even though kills isn't the biggest indication of how impactful you are in a team, there is something to be said for the fact that Preda only got 1 kill. And that was, I think, in the very last round or the second last round that he got it, like, of the whole game. So I think there's something to be said for that. In White Dragon, I'm not going to say it's a reason why they lost. I don't believe it is. But if you're not getting a kill, you know, every round or every second round to help suppress your opponents, I don't know, man. You know, White Dragon, Preda needs to look into that, and White Dragon needs to look into that from my point of view.
I do agree with that. And you know what? Talking about those matches, let's take a quick look at the matches we do have for tonight, because I haven't shown you guys, but we have some good stuff in the oven for you. The match we just saw was White Dragons against Affliation. Then it's going to be, right now, Vive Gracia versus House of Anubis?
Yes, it is. It's going to be House of Anubis versus Vive Gracia. It was meant to be Kings via U4XGG, but U4XGG have, unfortunately for whatever reason, they have forfeited. So we are going to go straight into essentially game 3, which, as you said, is House of Anubis versus Viva Gracia.
So this game is going to be House of Anubis versus Viva Gracia, then Victory Symbol against Invictus, and the last match, Clash versus Singularity. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night, and you know what, we'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back right after that for this match between House of Anubis and Viva Gracia.
Same mistakes, and we know that we're no good. Try to get my heart to break, but it breaks and I stay hurt. Bottle it up and forget it, trying to find the light in the darkness, telling myself that you meant it, 'cause you never fall in love with a hot mess. If you're gonna hurt me, do it like you can. Never fall in love with a hot mess. If you're gonna hurt me, do it like you can. You think that you deserve me, fuck it, it ain't fair. Give me pain, give me pleasure, make it rain. Give me more. I'm feeling it, I feel it coming for me, feeling it, I feel it all around, I'm feeling it, I feel it coming for me now, for me now. The world around me, it's a blur, I'm in euphoria. Bodies all around me, lit up by these neon lights, everything's so hazy, these dreams blind my mind.
never felt like this before. My mind filling with the sound, the world around me, it's a blur. I'm in euphoria. Bodies all around me, lit up by these neon lights. Everything's so hazy, these dreams flood my mind.
And we are right back right now, guys. I told you it's not going to take that long just because we are excited about the next game between House of Anubis and Invictus. It's about to start super soon, but let's talk about the maps really quickly because you know that the rotations are happening. For those who are not aware of, they are supposed to be a match, as we mentioned, between Kings and U4X, but U4X unfortunately had to forfeit for some reason. Now it's going to be the House of Anubis versus Invictus. There was supposed to be another match too, that is not shown on the screen, but you guys are all asking for that in the chat. That was a match between Eclipse and Azilium, but that's unfortunately a DQ on the side of Eclipse for some reason because of all the matches. So it's going to be a win by DQ for Azilium. It's not going to be a match we'll be casting. And we'll only have 4 matches tonight. So we have to make the most of those, Imperium and I, and let's hope that as this stream is not going to last as long as the other one, I want to get into 3rd matches and domination. Please, Imperium, tell them. Please.
Yes. Please, teams, bring us some action. Bring us some 3rd games. Do it.
Just do it.
And the order of maps for this next game, because we have a map rotation and we do it like normally 6 games per day, and it's two games per rotation. We do have Hardpoint is going to be Crossfire, Search and Destroy, Firing Range, and then if we do get to that golden 3rd game, please sir, we go to Domination Standoff. That's going to be map rotation for this next series between House of Anubis and Viva Gracia.
House of Anubis versus Viva Gracia. We're just waiting for the game to start now. And how can I tell how hard it's going to be to see a match between such good teams? I need to remind you guys, Viva Gracia haven't lost a single match. Yeah, a single series yet since the beginning of that game. Not even a single map.
Yeah.
So now they're playing against House of Anubis, which are super solid. But who is going to take this win? That's what we're about to know in a few seconds from now. Just because the game just started and players are getting ready to destroy some noobs, as we could say, on the other team. Miracle is going to get the spray through the smoke, and the game is starting well on the side of House of Anubis when we talk about these map rotations.
Sin is doing a great job of entering this for a Hardpoint, but because he's in on his own and he tried to throw smoke too early, Sammy came in and got the better of him. It is a 8-3 in the favor of House of Anubis for now. I'm definitely, I don't know why, but I'm kind of predicting a House of Anubis domination. There's something about the way they play. It might not always be perfect, but I really feel like they play with a lot of vigor and kind of aggression, House of Anubis, and for me, Hardpoint suits that in a lot of ways. You can see right now they're on a 34-3 lead, with the next Hardpoint going to be popping up relatively soon. We'll have to wait. We'll have to see if the boys of Viva Gracia can climb their way back into it.
Yeah, and then there's something I'm unfortunately sad to say, is that we see so many guns, and these are always the same guns for one simple reason, and this reason is this season now is optimized for the Assault Rifle players. You do have the HVK OP that is super OP right now. Everyone is using that. You have the SM10 that's super OP. Basically, the gun you see the most is a Locust Chopper, HVK, SM10. This is summing up summarizing the entire professional scene right now. And that's unfortunate because back in the days, we used to see a lot of different guns like RUS, QQ9. We saw BK57 as well, the AK47, and all those guns are disappearing from the professional scene now because everyone is using the meta, which is understandable because you won't use a bad gun when you know that you're going to get outplayed by another one. But there's no much diversity in the game as it used to be before, and I have to say I'm super sad about this because I miss these other metas.
Well, that's the thing. I think you hit the nail on the head in the sense of like metas. If the meta is the meta and the competitive shapes the meta, as Merstishka just pops off those headshots with that sniper rifle to shut the side of House of Anubis down. It's not going to be enough that they can't claim over the hard point, and she's going to go with the AR. Going to be coming in, going to get a sniper shot off, but Chakra is going to shut Merstishka down, and it's 67-60. Very close between these two teams with 30 seconds left on this hard point.
Yeah, the game is already super close now, but I can't even tell who's going to take that win. You're going to send a House of Anubis because I think they're well organized. But let's see if their skill is also present when it comes to those retakes, because Vivek Racha are already onto the next hard point. Wait, did I just saw one player going through the enemy lines and he pushed in? And yes, that was Miracle. He just pushed through and he's going to get every single one now thanks to that new shield. And Sin taking that trade. I saw on the minimap a red dot going, like, running straight in front of them and saying, like, what the frick was that? Did I miss something? I was just double checking. But that was a good try from Miracle, but that's still gonna be Vivek Racha controlling this top hard point before the next one comes up, and this next one is gonna be really hard to retake. I'm telling you, at the bottom side of the map, this is one of the hardest to hurt and retake.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's why Vivek Racha looked to kind of really take control of that one very early in this game. However, House of Anubis looking to do everything that they can to take control of it.
They're controlling, they're rotating. Magix is just going for some good frag right there. Magix with 13 kills so far right now.
Yeah.
And they are about to rotate. 13 seconds left on this hard point before it rotates. And the House of Anubis, as you can see, are not being greedy at all. They are super passive and back forward in their spawn. And they're going to wait for every single enemy players to try attacking. Chakra is going to get one. Chakra is going to get two with a sniper. Is going to get pushed on the bottom right. He's going to get the third. And Chakra has been clearing the entire area thanks to the sniper shots right there. Just, we do see someone. Who's that? I'm pretty sure that's Crystalli. And yes, Crystalli was waiting for his teammate to push with him. But Sammy is going to take one. It's going to take two. Gets traded Legend and Nurchishka. And that's a nice try on the side of Vivek Racha. But the House of Anubis is just denying every single try on the Vivek Racha roster to get close to this hard point.
118 to 118. You got 30 seconds left. I don't think that's going to be enough for the side of House of Anubis to close out this round from. And with 20 seconds left, I think it's going to come down to this next hard point. Really great stuff from House of Anubis, but credit where it's due to the guys from Vivek Racha. They've been able to climb back into this round really well, and they're only 10 points away from winning this first game.
I don't know why Miracle went to get them more points on this hard point, because now every single one of his teammates are dead on the next hard point. They only need 8 more points to take that win, and that's unfortunate because no one is even getting close to these top stairs. Yeah. Miracle is getting 1, getting 2. The side is being contested, and that's a retake at the last second. They need to get some help because someone is pushing on top right now, and this player is gonna be. Who is that? Who is that player sitting on top? That is Mertishka just trying to go in. He's gonna fall down thanks to that shock RC, and no way that's House of Anubis is gonna try to go for a retake. No one is getting close to that, and House of Anubis are gonna close the game. There's no way!
God. Oh my god! I didn't think they were going to be able to do it. You pointed out so well, Flo, when they went for the previous hardpoint last, I think, like 5-6 seconds, and then obviously they end up dying, and that hardpoint was open, and Man, how did House of Anubis do that? 150 to 149. 150 to 149.
Dude, that comeback was incredible. I think that was so stressful for them. Just 1 point away, they contest, they win the gunfight, and then they hold it. And this is where you see the real skills and the real mental, the mental strongness and strength. Mental strength. Sorry, for these professional players. They were 1 point away from losing, and they just said, "Hey, you know what? F it. We're just getting in, and we're giving our best shot right there. If it's not working out, it won't." But that was a super good play on the side of House of Anubis. Now we're gonna go straight into the second one, Social Neutral firing range. But oh god, if that's already a close match, that much as a close match for this first game, I need to know how it's gonna be like on this Search and Destroy.
Honestly, either side, because like in this hardpoint game mode, both teams played a real solid mix of aggressive and calculated at the right times. Like there was that 1 point, I absolutely loved it. There was that 1 point where, and you had touched upon it even before they kind of really backed off, where Viva Gracia had control of that hard point. The one up, I forget exactly which one it's called. And House of Anubis backed off, right? They backed off because they're like, there's no point. We're only going to hand over kills. We're only going to make it easier for them to continue to gain an advantage. Yeah, we'll give over the points, but they play for the next hard point perfectly, right? And they, you know, it's just that little thing that makes a big difference if you're able to pull out calculated moves in the right way. And then we saw Viva Gracia play calculatively in their own way as well, to the point where obviously it came down to one final point, and god damn it, man, I couldn't call this Search and Destroy because both teams played really well.
I couldn't call as well, but what I can say that were pronostics where even if that was close, you were dead right on that game. They were tryharding, and maybe that wasn't the mistake I was expecting them to do when they rotated it and they took the hard point while there were only 5 or 6 seconds left on that one. I think that was a close one. That was a close call, but that retake on the final hard point on top of the mid house was incredible, super well played and super well executed, and that's giving them the win with only 1 point splitting them apart from the other team. So I have to say, I was shaking during this comeback. I was shaking during this comeback.
Yeah.
Oh
boy. But like, you know, so with firing range, like I am curious in terms of, you know, with firing range, Search and Destroy, do you see something that obviously I'm not, in the sense of that might give the other team a bit of an edge?
If I had to pick a team up because of that, I will just say House of Anubis, not for a favoritism reason, but just because of their mental strength, as we mentioned just before. How good they were, and now I'm pretty sure they have to be not super or overconfident because they got their feet on the ground still. They do know when they have to be positive. There's a rule in professional matches, and I'm pretty sure you will relate to that saying, stay humble in victory and positive in losses. And this is maybe what they need to do now. Be humble. Even if that was a super great victory right there, I can't put that away from them. But they need to focus on the next game. They won the first one, but this one is a completely different scenario, and they need to get used to that one to fit this game and to be as effective as it could be right now.
Nice sightlines from Sammy on top of that tower, and then he instantly disengaged away to try and reposition. The bomb has been planted. 2 players left standing in the corner. Sammy's gonna go down, but I feel the damage has been done. Control is in the favor. Indeed it is. On to the members of House of Anubis. The last kill goes over to them, and I like that first round because House of Anubis got into a good position, but they didn't plant the bombs straight away, right? They looked to make sure that, one, they had their angles covered, Sammy on top of that tower. They had a couple of players in the container, and then they planted a bomb, and from there it was just job done. And Viva Gracia losing that first player was definitely a bit of a sore point for them. Down goes Kunz at the hands of Sid, so that's pretty good coming out for side of Viva Gracia to start the second round.
Now they're in the 5v4. Sin got the first pick on the Kunz right there by the mid sandbags position. And now that they are ahead of one player, they need to make the most of it. Chakra going to try to get this wallbang right there. Miracle pushing straight into the house. He's going to get one, but gets straight with Magic straight away. Magic's finding some cover. What is being pushed by ammo boxes. He's going to tug one super low HP. Waiting for him to retake, but that's a mistake. And Crystalli with a good snipe right there on Chakra. Spy left in a 1v3, and that's going to be over. Back to 1-1. Perfect tie, and that's still super close.
Why am I not surprised that it's 1-1, right? Considering it's 150 to 149 in the last game.
Nice
so it's like 1-1 apiece. It was pretty good for House of Anubis to go for that towards that B bomb site, but what I feel is like I feel they weren't aggressive enough in that second round where they allowed Viva Gracia to get back into it. Crystalli gets a kill onto Chakra. This is good from Crystalli.
4v3 now. Crystalli with the good. His snipes, you know, they talk about his snipes. I have to say, they talk about his snipe because his game sense is so accurate that he can predict every single position from the enemies. Now he's gonna score by the thing, get the player down. Maybe score by bottom wood to get that wall bang. But these guys just so accurate when it comes to the rotations. Now in a 1v4 situation for Miracle. We've already seen Miracle doing miracles, but it's not going to happen in that round though. 2-1 on the side of Viva Gracia, and if they keep going that way, we might see the first BO3 of tonight's station, dude.
They have to shut down. House of Anubis have to shut down that Crystalli in my eyes, or be aggressive to the point where they're suppressing the whole of Viva Gracia, because right now they're just giving Viva Gracia too much space and time to play around. Miracle's gonna get a kill onto Merstishka. That's gonna be a good start. Kunz gets a kill onto Legend. That Crystalli is still alive, but with it being a 5v3, advantage is definitely going over to House of Anubis in this fourth round.
Another good shot right there and good spray. Magix is super low HP. Not going to get pushed because Sammy is sitting right there. But all three players on the side of Viva Gracia are sitting on top of Sin right now, waiting for these guys to push in. But it's not going to happen. He's going to have one player on the left box. Not checking in. Chakra with a good frag. One player by the C-Truck. Sammy is just winning in the corner, not picking any single angle. And he doesn't have the info about Magix pushing straight into office. He's going to see one in front of him. Take him down. Magix now left in a 1v4. And I'm pretty sure he's going to go to another round. Magix gets the bullets connected. Only a few more needed to take him down, but that's a shot from Chakra across the entire map. Giving a second round to House of Anubis and coming back to a 2-2 score. And yes, 150 to 149. Now at 2-2. What else do you need?
Yeah, pretty much. Again, a little bit better gameplay by House of Anubis. I feel like it was a relatively more proactive. The fact that they got 2 kills straight away was pretty solid. But now we do see Viva Gracia do seem to be looking to predict House of Anubis' position towards this A-bomb site. But it is going to be Viva Gracia down to just 2 players. Oh, without getting the damage done. Magic gets Miracle from behind, but Chakra is going to find Magic. Crystalli's going to be left on his own. It's a 1v1 in this round 5 as both teams are unleashed. And they're just going for the kills on each other. There's literally zero Fs given in this round for House of Anubis to go for the bomb plant cleanly. It was just aggression. Crystalli, with the one time Crystalli needs the golden shot, he misses it. And it's going to be the third round in favor of House of Anubis. But here's the thing. Now, the tables have turned in the sense of Viva Gracia are the attackers, and House of Anubis are the defenders.
I can't even guess how they're going to play that one because Chakra is trying to get the line towards the barrel, but he knows that Crystalli with the accurate sniper shots, my bad, is going to be an enemy to be worried about now. And they're not being greedy at all, throwing the smokes, trying to get the utility set it up, but Legend is going to punish Chakra right there for his greediness at being pushing. That has been pushing towards the A long too hard. It has been too greedy right there. That was on the CT side, and you need to be defensive, and that's not what Chakra went for. Now in a 2v4 situation to deal with on the side of House of Anubis. Only Sammy and Spy left alive, and let's see how they're going to manage to maybe try to clutch this one up. Haz is going to get pushed from behind, and Crystalli missing the sniper shot, trying to take Sammy down. Sammy is getting the pre-fires right there, and Sammy just in such a bad position while the bomb has been planted away, and 35
No
seconds
way. Left. Okay, I got what Sammy is trying to do.
Spy is getting one, but I need to see the rotation. Spy with a follow-up. That's Crystalli super low HP. Sammy is getting shot by behind by Magix from the long, and Crystalli is gonna get one. Spy is pushing in, but Magix coming in to help his teammate and take him down. That was a great play from Magix playing for time. He got both players super low HP and managed to get the second one killed. Back to a 3-3, and please, I'll have a stroke if you guys keep bringing so much pressure into these games. I'm just saying, but if you mind about my health, please don't be too rough on this game and too stressed.
Oh man, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Push it, teens, push it. Balls through the wall. That Crystalli gets put down to low health, but fortunately is gonna keep on holding on. What I like is that what I've noticed is that Viva Gracia look to send Magix as a bit of a dummy towards a B bomb site. He's just like thrown off a couple of shots to maybe divert the attention onto House of Anubis, while the rest of Viva Gracia look to, you know, use that bait as an advantage to control the A site and grab the kills on the House of Anubis players. It worked really well in the last round. Let's see if it'll work in this round.
I'm pretty sure it could work in that, but on the side of Vigila chat, same problem than Affliation right now. They have such a powerful attacking side, and they're not making the most of it now because they're playing super passive. Spy is gonna get that traded in 2v4. Even if they making the prize, that's not what I'm saying. But they could have been more deadly if they kept pushing Spy. But the Zarball spray is super low HP now. Same conditions, 2v2. Kunz is going to come from behind, but it's going to fall down into Murchishka's bullet, and I'm pretty sure we can kill this round over because Spy is going to be in 1v2. Sniper is holding the line. That's going to be hard for him to even take that front, but what a jam shot from Murchishka, punishing him. And the fourth round has been given to the Viva Gracia roster.
Again, I think you're spot on with your last point. House of Anubis are being too passive. They need to be aggressive in my eyes. They're on the defending side. Yeah, when you're the attacking side, you can be a little bit more calculated, a little bit more passive, but House of Anubis need to look to suppress the side of Viva Gracia. In my eyes, is going to be a trade between Magix and Crystalli. Kunz is going to find Sins, but that's okay for House of Anubis. They can trade once they get more kills than deaths. As Chakra finds Crystalli, so it's going to be two players outstanding for Viva Gracia. This is the aggression we were looking for House of Anubis. This is the aggression that you mentioned that was missing in the last couple of rounds from House of Anubis.
House of Anubis are trying their best now, finally having the advantage in a 4v2 situation when Murchishka and Legend are going to be waiting back on top woods and on top of the house. Well, let's see if Chakra is going to take the line if they try to push towards the jungle. They're going to be spotted by Chakra sitting on top of the car. Missing this shot, missing the jump shot again. And oh, that wallbang, we're super close. I don't know why they didn't connect. That was unfortunate on the side of Chakra now. But they gave away their position now to the enemy roster. And are they going to try to push? They're just going to wait for them to push on them and be holding their position. I'm pretty sure this is what they're trying to do now. But passive might be the move to use on the side of Viva Gracia right now.
Where Shaq finds Chakra, but Legend goes into loving. arms of Kunz. Kunz is going to get that double kill, and it's going to be a 4-4 apiece so far in this game. Again, I'm not surprised. These two teams are testing each other brilliantly. I want to see more aggression, even more aggression from House of Anubis in this round.
I want to see more aggression, but they tried to go super aggressive on this final round. They might not go for it twice in a row, just because they will be expecting them. But now, you know what? That might have been the move right now, because they all set it up for a control map, and that would have been a 5v1 every single time if they didn't got their trade correctly. So Chakra is trying to pre-fire through the woods. Merchishka with this snipe is going to take Miracle down. Chakra with a follow-up and the trade on Crystalli. That's a 4v4 situation. And
good.
Are they going to be... I'm pretty sure they're going to remain as passive as they are since the beginning of this T side. But they need to make a decision now and try to push somewhere to surprise the enemies.
For Legend, they're looking towards the A-bomb site, because I think they're pretty confident. House of Anubis a little bit more focused on the bomb site. 3 members from Viva Gracia head towards the A-bomb site. Smoke being thrown out, now followed by a Molotov. Legend still has the bomb in his hand. Gonna look to prone down. I think with that smoke, it was thrown out a little bit too early. Bomb is now going to be planted. House of Anubis will be alerted. It's a 4v4. Magix goes down. House of Anubis now will look to go towards that bomb site. But do Viva Gracia have the defense in line to hold out against the strength of House of Anubis?
But it's going to be hard. He's trying to get the retake. He doesn't see the food tower. He sees it in the end. Both players are going to be sitting by long. Spy. Chmirchishka is trying to jump shot him, but that's a ninja defuse on the side of Kuntz, getting that one, and that was unfortunate on the side of Mirchishka just because he tried to jump shot, but he's been pushed from the left side, so he had to deal with many duels at the same time, and they're lowering Kuntz to get that good ninja defuse to give a 5th round to House of Anubis. They've been leading every game, but now they're coming back, and they do have the occasion to get this final round for a clean 2-0, but still super close and short distance and a short difference between both teams. We are in a 5-4 situation. The other round they won 150-49, so if they get to the 11th round out, I don't think my heart is going to support that, to be fair.
Oh, much needed shots coming out from Mistishka along with Sin and Crystalli. So 2 players from House of Anubis are down. It's a 5 versus 3. It's a much needed. It's of course it's a game surviving point for the side of Viva Gracia. Sin's gonna find Kunz. Sammy finds Legend. What's more important though is that at the end of the day, only 2 players. Make that 1 player left standing for House of Anubis. Sammy's going to be on his own. Go for the drop shot, but is going to get taken out by Merstishka. And it is going to be a 5v5. The good thing for House of Anubis is that they are back over onto the attacking side. So they can now be the level of calculated that they had been at the start of this game. But is it going to be the right level of calculated? All comes down to this. Once again, the final point between these 2 teams. Man, you just can't call it.
I'm tired of those stressful clutches and situations. Are you guys out of your minds? How can't you win a 6-0, a clean one? So we don't even discuss like, oh, it's over and we go to another game. No, you want to keep the attention for yourself now, and this is what's happening because Merchishka gets the first frag for a 5v4 in favor of Viva Gracia. He's trying to get the wallbang and he's gonna get the second on Chakra. And it smells super bad for House of Anubis. The Crystalli with the follow-up. Sammy finally gets a trade. Trying to get the wallbang. And Crystalli is gonna push straight towards another enemy player. This Spy is trying to escape those bullets in the 2v4. But I think it's gonna go down to a 1v4 to be handled by Sammy, maybe. Oh my god, come on! There's no way.
We are going to a game 3. Viva Gracia coming in clutch to win that last round against House of Anubis. I just like, first of all, thank you. Straight out thank you to both teams. Really. You have my genuine full respect for both games so far. You've tested yourselves, you challenged yourselves. Yeah, mistakes made, always. Can you learn from those mistakes? Yeah, but at the end of the day, both teams have pushed themselves to the limits that they can in the moments to either win or lose. And man, yeah, full props to both teams. And it's a really well-deserved game 3. It's not one of those kind of, lose dominantly, then come back strong. It's like super close game 1, super close game 2.
Don't tell me it's going to be a super close game 3.
Oh, it is. I have a feeling it is. Like, because you got to think, like, we're going into domination, which is, in my eyes, a really nice mix of search and destroy and hardpoint together, right? Where you have to be that kind of mix of aggressive and calculated, where if you're able to position yourself to catch out member after member of the opposing team while controlling those points, yeah, that's great. But you also have to be aggressive to the point where you're able to kill your opponents and retake control of those points. So, and when you consider how balanced the two teams have been in both games and how close they've been, like, if I was a betting person, I wouldn't know who to bet on. It's as simple as that.
It's also as simple as that. And House of Anubis taking the first match, Vivigracia taking the second. And now, if I'm not wrong, we're going to go into Domination Standoff, which is, as we mentioned before, the most strategic map in the competitive scene, according to both of us. I think we're agreed on that point. So, what are they keeping in the heaven for us right now? Imagine if one team is just throwing straight away. One of those they're throwing and they're getting 150 to, I don't know, 50, 60. Imagine if that happens after all we've been through with these teams. That can't happen, right?
Wait. Well, no, here's the thing. Even if it does, the team that, like, gets 0 points, I honestly, it wouldn't change what I think of them in the sense of, my respect. That's the thing. Like, both teams, whatever happens in this third game, whether it's a dominating win by one team, whether it's a super close, whatever happens, unless one of them, like, forfeits or gives up, both teams full on respect and honor from me, because, man, I love to see close games, and those two teams have provided close games.
You were right when you said these aren't like close games or good 1-1 when you go into a third one. This one is the closest we could ever have in the scenario. 150 to 149, 6-5. And now if it's another 150 to 149, I think I've seen that once in the Mobile Mayhem. I think that was season 1 when we saw these matches being super close.
Yeah.
But I want to see that over again, because this is a totally different game than what it used to be back in the days, because new metas, new gun skills, new players, all those stuff. It has been rebranded. Like Call of Duty Mobile competitive scene has been rebranded, basically. And now we just get into this domination standoff with such great teams both fighting against each other now. And may the best team win, but I can't even tell who's the best team in this matchup.
But honestly, both teams are the best team. I know that sounds stupid, but, like, both teams are the best team. I just, like, oh, man. Okay, so domination standoff. To you, what do you think is going to be the difference maker in terms of controlling points of the map? We know both teams are going to go for their A and C sides respectively, but when it comes to controlling that B side, that elusive B side, where do you think the teams should be looking to position themselves, and how should they be looking to gain control?
most of the time, according to me, when you're spawning on A, this is my favorite spawn. Basically, my favorite spawn to spawn in when you're playing domination and standoff. Just because if you sit by the top blue with a chopper or with a large magazine gun, you can literally sit on top blue, spray the B out if they don't put a shield on, and then it's gonna be over. It's just gonna be over. But the easiest way to control the entire map and to get people down is to push towards Granny, to push towards the C flag, and to get them into an non-ending spawn trap by C and by gas station. Because if you control C and you stand right there, they're just gonna keep spawning by the gas station, so you can handle them and push them towards. And I'm pretty sure this is what they're trying to do. As you can see, they're pushing towards. One player, which is Legend, has pushed towards there, and now that's going to be all about the control of that map. With Sammy sitting on top of blue with the HVK. That's going to be...
Yeah! I like that from Sammy, because here's the thing, here's what I was kind of thinking. Yes, there's risks too, but could we see, you know, one team, let's say House of Anubis, go for the A site of Viva Gracia? Would that be too much of a risk, or do you think that'd be a little bit of a big brain play?
That was a big brain play, because sitting on top of the enemy spawn in the house, like, they will just check in front. If they try to go on the B flag, they would have checked looking at the C direction, but not in their back, because they trust their teammates saying, okay, so they've got my back, I can push, being safe, and the only player that I'm gonna have to fight are going to come in front of me. But no, because he was sitting on top, covering this B, took the players down out of it, and now they need to get this capture there, because it's already been about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in that round, and still no big cap on both sides, and that's super close for Vigaracha to get that.
But look how close Viva Gracia are from capturing it. It's so close yet so far. House of Anubis holding on for dear life. Yes, both teams have their respective sites in play. We're seeing spying guns from the buildings just ripping through the players of Viva Gracia. But again, they've yet to die that B spot down. It's like debating the members of Viva Gracia by letting that B site be so close to being taken over by Viva Gracia.
Here we go. Here we go. The B flag is happening. I was about to say, why aren't they throwing any players of their team on the B just to get it? Even if you know he's gonna die, you guys are not playing to get a nuke. You're playing to get the point captured and get that win. They should have thrown it way before that, just because they could have earned a lot more points on this objective, but finally they got it. So far, it's halfway captured on the side of House of Anubis, -2 on their side now. 3 players left on the Viva Gracia roster now, but the control map happening from Viva Gracia is super effective, and these cover as well. So we might think this won't stay in the game and this round, and they're gonna keep the B flag until the. Okay, I'm speaking too fast. I'm gonna shut my mouth up, and I'll let you talk, because I'm saying not a correct things right now.
Well, no, I saw 100% your idea and your theory is bang on, but House of Anubis really stepped up to play as a team in that B point capture. As a team, there's like 3 or 4 of their players going in for those kills and going in around that B point, and they surprised me while you were talking. They surprised me. It was like, whoa, okay, damn, that worked. And credit where it's due, they crawled their way back into it. As Miracle and Kunz gets a double kill, Magic is going to clap back on 2 Miracles, but it is going to be 75-72 in the first half of this game mode. So close, so damn close.
It's still close.
So close.
We might see another super close ending of that round, because they're all playing passive when it comes to pushing this B flag. The C has been captured super fast, to be fair. Sammy with a good spray right there on Martishka. Magic for the double trade. Even about to get a triple. Miracle sitting in the corner being super low HP, and Magic is not going to be greedy, and Miracle will take him down.
Nice by Sammy.
Follow up. So now we do see a short lead of 5 points coming on the side of Viva Gracia, but House of Anubis have unlocked their their score streaks, my bad, I'm losing my words.
Yeah.
Crystalli is coming from behind, clearing the B flag. Being 3/4 captured now. And it's about to be denied by Invictus.
Bit of a mistake made out for Sammy in my eyes. Oh, man. Okay, so the B side is yet to be captured by anybody. The score streaks are coming through. Crystalli goes down. They're stopping them from that B side being taken over. But now Crystalli is going to return to their favor. And more bombs are coming through. The score streaks are raging down. And it's all hell and high water between both teams. However, the thing is, it is still a 5-point lead for the boys of Viva Gracia.
That's still a 5 points lead. And the fact that they're using their score streak super early in that game is actually impressive and shows how hard they were playing and focusing on the fights and the duels. C was about to be captured by House of Anubis, it's going to be denied, but they're now throwing every single one of their streaks. The Goliath are going down, the Stab Chopper are going up as well. Now it's the first round was based on gun skill and operators. Now it's only going to be Titanfall and Transformers stuff happening. I'm telling you, just because all the robots on the map.
Kunz, can you just slow down, dude? Can you just absolutely slow down? Nice Molotov being thrown out by Kunz. It's going to be 2. Man, puts my Magic. Magic's going to get raging up. Spy takes down Magic. Crystalli takes down Chakra. The B site again yet to be planted, but points are ticking down for the side of House of Anubis. Let's be fair. It may only be 5 points, but if the side of Viva Gracia hold on to those 5 points, they will come out on top and they will take game 2.
Alright, they're focusing on B now. They're showing and throwing the cluster strike. 2 Goliaths on the side of House of Anubis, trying to get everything they could on this hard point. And there's only 1 Goliath remaining. He's gonna get pushed by the right side by Sin. And he needs to get this down. And why is he not shooting? Oh, he's overhitting. He can't move. That was a genius move right there. Sin is straight pushing the spray and being super low HP. Cluster strike, and Sammy with a spray will take the other players down. And as you see on the side of House of Anubis, they are almost on the same line when it comes to kills. We have 16, 21, 14, 18, and 20. They're playing all together, and on the other side as well. This game is super close, super consistent, and we do see finally House of Anubis taking that lead with this Goliath sitting on top. 1 more has been destroyed, and these cluster strikes are just clutching out this game. Basically clutching out this game for House of Anubis now.
Oh my god, it's like a war zone over there. Sammy is gonna come in from behind to get a double kill on the legend. And Merstaksha, the important thing is that House of Anubis has the lead, 144 to 131. It's the biggest lead we've seen so far in this game. It's the biggest lead we've seen so far in this whole series. 1, 2 points left. Make that 1. That's going to be 150, and that's going to be House of Anubis winning this series. But let's make no bones about it. Make no bones about it. Viva Gracia fought their asses off, and they, even though they didn't win, in my eyes, they are winners with how close that series was across the board. Thank you, teams. Genuinely, thank you to both teams.
Thank you for everything you did in that game. It's like we are thanking someone for saving our life, but no, you saved our night with that good and juicy content right there. These contests and this game, how close it was, 150 to 134. This entire matchup was one of the most intense one that I've been casting with you, Imperium, in this Mobile Mayhem Season 3, just because how close those games were. Every single one of those games were close. We didn't have any rest speed games. That was incredible. And Sammy, okay, these players were out of this world. I'm telling. These players and these games and these team plays on both sides were out of this world. And I'd love to change the rules right now to say that that's a tie. Both teams are winning this game because none of those would have deserved to lose this. None of those teams would have deserved to lose that game.
Yeah. But of course, look, credit where it's due. House of Anubis, you know, they were 5 points behind, and it was only 5 points, but they were still 5 points behind, you know, and up until the like I forget exactly. I think it was up until like the 120 mark, right?
Yeah.
They were 5 points behind. And it was only when they pulled something massive out of the bag with those streaks and with those kind of Goliaths that they made it count, and they were able to capture that B point, and they didn't lose control of that B point. That's the thing, is that they did not lose control of that B point and claim that win. And yeah, insane. Just insane.
That was insane. And now we need to take a short rest and short break. Thank you, Godsley, for this dono. Welcome to the stream, my dude. How are you guys doing? We need to take a short break now, just because how intense that was. We need to get some rest. So we'll be back in around 2 minutes for the next matchup that is currently shown on your screen. The next matchup is going to be Victory Symbol fighting against Invictus. Hope you guys are super hyped for that. And we'll be back just before this short break. That's it.
All these lonely nights we could have spent together, but a life that's lived without you feels like it lasts forever. The feeling, it just crawls under my skin. It's like a fatal poison setting in. 'Cause I don't wanna feel ashamed no more. Baby, show me what this love is for tonight. I don't wanna feel ashamed no more. Come and show me what this love is for tonight. Come and show me what this love is for. All these lonely nights we could have spent together, but a life that's lived without you feels like it lasts forever. The feeling, it just crawls under my skin. It's like a fatal poison setting in. 'Cause I don't wanna feel ashamed no more. Baby, show me what this love is for tonight. I don't wanna feel ashamed no more. Come and show me what this love is for tonight. Come and show me what this love is for.
Caught in a wave and I can't get out. Trying to talk but there's no sound. Ears are shut but the world's too loud. All All my dreams are washed somehow. And I'm running away from my mind, on my mind every day. My feet haven't left the ground. Where do I go? How do I know? 'Cause I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in limbo. Oh, where do I go? Caught in the snow and I can't move. I'm all alone and so confused. My eyes are closed, still the world's still bright. I'm halfway there, but I see no light. And I'm running away from my mind, on my mind every day. My feet haven't left the ground. Oh, where do I go? How do I know? 'Cause I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck in limbo. I'm stuck in limbo. I'm stuck in limbo.
When did I lose you? When did we fall through? How come you don't care anymore? When did I get lost in your afterthoughts? Oh, how can you see right through me? I've given you everything. Won't you just take me as I am? How can you see right through me? I've given you everything. Won't you just take me as I am? Take me as I am. Call late at night, trying to clear our skies, but you just won't respond. Too far away to get in your lane, 'cause you won't let me hold on. When did I get lost in your afterthoughts? Whoa. How can you see right through me? I've given you everything. Won't you just take me as I am? How can you see right through me? I've given you everything. Won't you just take me as I am? Take me as I am. right through me. I've given you everything. Want you to just take me as I am. How can you see right through me? I've given you everything. Want you to just take me as I am. Take me as I am.
Guys, you've been popping off. You've been popping off. We're going back live right now for this next game between Victory Symbol and Invictus. And we needed to take a longer break just because we needed some rest. And now this game is going to be incredible between Victory Symbol and Invictus.
Yeah.
You haven't seen... you've seen them play the last time, Victory Symbol, right?
I have. Yeah, I saw them play last time. When they won 2-0. So looking forward to see what they can do. Invictus, of course, did lose 2-1 at the hands of Singularity. In Tuesday's game, so we'll have to wait and see if Invictus can bounce back. Thank you also to both teams for showing up early, because we've had 2 games that have essentially been cancelled. Credit to both teams for kind of showing up earlier than expected. We didn't tell them they had to. We said, look, your game is available now if you want to play it, and they showed up. So I say we jump right into it from that point of view. We get this show on the road. The map order is going to be Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Domination, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same map rotations, to be fair. Hardpoint, Crossfire, Search and Destroy on Firing, and Domination on Standoff. I think this was the one we've been playing test before, and this is the one...
Sorry, my apologies. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You worked correct the entire time. Your call was accurate, and now we're getting to this game. Hardpoint, Crossfire. Let's see if we can get a super close scenario over again. I want to get another close matches, even if that's hurting my heart, basically, and putting my blood pressure up, but I'm pretty sure that it's a good thing for my body right now, because I'm super excited about this matchup between Victory Symbol and Invictus, and Invictus are going to be the one trying to duel that, while Victory Symbol do have control so far of this hardpoint by top mid.
Good stuff coming out from Victory Symbol to begin with.
That is all good. That is all good. Victory Symbol are just holding this top hardpoint right there. They are controlling that, being pushed from every single angle, and Mercury, or should we call Enzi, is going to get the collateral with the sniper, taking both players down on the left side. On Invictus, Pizza is still the one we're winning to come around the corner with these good frags. And Pizza is just destroying right now with 5 kills. He's popping off and killing every single enemy players close to this next hardpoint, and is setting up for this top one by the balcony, while there's an insane lead on the side of Victory Symbol right now, 42-10. But the setup is already well organized on the side of Invictus, and they might be ready to get themselves ready for this next rotation, Imperium.
Oh my, Invictus crazy. It's gonna get a nice kill onto Turia. But at the end of the day, I don't think Invictus can really get back into this. We see Mercury X just absolutely kind of overall pop off, even though he's just been taken out, getting 6 kills for the side of Victory Symbol. Pandemic's gotten 5, and I think Harda has allowed him to somewhat take control, as Pandemic does get another kill for his side in this game for Victory Symbol. Yeah, okay, the bounce back might be coming through as points are being racked up for the side of Invictus. I think Victory Symbol maybe thought, hey, look, there's no point in contesting this. Our point, we will play for the next one.
They will play for the next one. They're just rotating now, as it's a super close game still, 57-54. And the next hardpoint is being held by the side of Victory Symbol. That's a good trade right there, but the score streaks are coming up for Invictus. It's trying to rotate over. The bomber is going to be super close to the enemy players, but the Shark RC is going to take him down. And Victory Symbol holding this point so far. No one is even close, getting close to this hard point. And they might be reaching at least the 100-point mark thanks to it if they hold it at least. for some more 23 seconds, Imperium.
Nice play coming out from his pizza to open up the doors towards the area of this hard point for the side of Invictus, but it's not going to be enough for the side of Victory Symbol to hold on to, and it is going to be taken by Invictus. Has the damage been done in this hard point though, with 15 seconds left? I don't think Victory Symbol will once again be looking to contest this particular hard point, and they will be trying to play for the next one.
They will be playing for the next one. The game is the time is running, and they are trying to take every single thing they could to get some more points to their team, so they unlock their score streaks. But now we do have NZ in the spawn with this Annihilator. NZ, also known as Mercury in the game right now, just running with the Annihilator, picking the few players up. Is gonna miss a few timing though. One again, the corner is missing this shot. How was that not a hit on Crazy? And Crazy is gonna get the double trade. Teraya with the double frag back, Ice with another one, and that's such a great retake from Invictus.
Wow.
A 5-minute retake, taking control of this top hard point now, and that I'm pretty sure he's gonna give them the lead that game if the enemy players are not even getting close to the sail.
Yeah, that was such a quick takeoff that you mentioned. Just really good play coming out from the side of Invictus. I thought Victory Symbol were going to continue to stay in the lead, but now to 118 to 102. 5 seconds left on this hard point, so of course Victory Symbol are looking at this going, look, we've lost this hard point, we need to play for the next one. Not only do they need to play for this next hard point, they need to dominate this next hard point. They need to hold on to for the whole 55 seconds.
This is what they're doing. This is basically what they're doing. They're rotating. They're playing super well. But this next hard point, as we saw, is super deadly. And these cover from both players now, and all the players on the Victory Symbol side are going to be super important for them to avoid any enemy from getting close to that one. Pandemic is going to get a good trade over there. There's one player though, which is Ice, sitting in that corner. Annihilator is out. Taking one, taking two. Oh, there's only Crystal left on the hard point. And that was so unfortunate now because they are 10 points away from taking that win. Barber is stepping in, taking the Victory Symbol player down. Who's going to get that game even closer right now. 5 points separating them from that win. And on the other side, they're coming back and might be getting to 140 as well. So I can tell everything is going to be played on this next hard point by top mid over again. And they all need to talk about these rotations because Victory Symbol is set it up on that. And it's going to be hard now for Invictus to take control of this top hard point. And it
really is. Victory Symbol on that last one just really took full control. The game is going to go over to the side of Victory Symbol. It was a close one though, right? Invictus, there was that one hard point where they took control of it. I think within like 10 seconds, it was just swept their way through the side of Victory Symbol. I thought that was going to be the bounce back, right? I thought they were going to continue on with that momentum, but credit to Victory Symbol. They recognized when they kind of lost certain hard points. They recognized when they had maybe made the mistake. So when it came down to those next hard points, they had prepared enough to stay in control and come out on top in this game one. It was a close but well contested game from both sides.
It could have been predictable that we see Victory Symbol taking that win. Just looking at the way they were playing at the beginning of the game, like these, they are super great on that map, I have to say. And these first hard point, taking 45 points off the first hill, was sort of impressive. And we knew since the beginning that they were not there to chill. Yeah, they were there to fight and to try hard. And this is what they've shown us. Even though that was close, and they could have won from this fourth hard point by the downside of the map. They've been contested, they've been paid back, and now taking control of the last one is going to give them the win. But it's all about to be played now in Search and Destroy and firing range. Whoever takes that win, if this Victory Symbol, that's another clean 2-0 win on that side as they're stepping in that competition. But on the other side, if we see Invictus taking this win against Victory Symbol, we're going to go straight into a third map domination of a standoff. And I think I'm gonna do pronostics, and looking how solid the victory symbol were as a team, I'm gonna go for a victory symbol on that side.
Really? Okay. 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 I'm gonna. You know, I'm gonna agree with it because I think in Hardpoint that does require a good level of kind of prediction and thinking a step ahead, which I really feel victory symbol pulled that off fantastically. That will benefit them in Hardpoint. Sorry, in Search and Destroy. So I think they will. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with victory symbol as well.
We are just about to know. Only future could tell. The game is about to start pretty soon. We're just waiting for every single player to get ready, and we'll go straight into the Search and Destroy firing range. I might be wrong on the call out though. I need to justify myself just because I was thinking in a House of Anubis will take the game over on the Search and Destroy just because their mental strength was on top at the highest they could be thanks to that good win. But now,
yeah.
we might imagine if we see the same scenario where we see Invictus just popping off, even if that's going to an 11th round over again. We might see them even try even more on that game. And basically, this is what I wish. This is what I wish for them to show us their best level of tilt tonight. That's all we need. We just need them to go 100% try-hard mode.
Oh man, so of course heading on over to the next map, it is going to be firing range for Search and Destroy. So kind of like what we saw in the previous series, or taking a little bit from what we saw in the previous series. One thing I noticed is that both sides tended to like B bomb site was very rarely touched upon in this previous series. Do you think, based on what you know of both of these teams, that they will look to go on towards the B bomb site a little bit more and utilize that area, or something similar in terms of trying to take out a couple of players and then go for the A bomb site?
They basically could, but the problem is they're playing super passive to see how the enemy players are, and they're being pushed by Terria, getting one frag on top. Mercury with a follow-up, and that's a bad situation to be in now for Invictus in a 1v2 situation. He's going to get pushed by top woods. I think the enemy players have the info about the fact that he's sitting in the toilet, and yes, they do. He's going to get pushed from the left side, but Pandemic for the trade, going to give a first and fast round to Victory Symbol right now, taking this round within 20 seconds, to be fair. So this push was aggressive, and I think they're trying to control the map just to see how the enemy players are playing around, are positioning themselves. But they might be going for a B push right now, and that's what they're doing at the Invictus T side. Everyone is straight pushing towards B. They have the info. Magista is in that corner, super low HP. He's going to get dropped by Bomber and his shotgun. Magista is going to get the trade though, thanks to that molly. And back to 4v4 situation right now.
I like this from Invictus, going for the B bomb plant. It's a little bit different, especially from what we've seen across the board. It also is a bit different compared to the first round. And doing it as a full team is definitely given that level of advantage where they do have a two-man team. Plus, however, Pandemic finds ice. So it's going to be 3v2. Pandemic goes down. It's going to be left with Mercury X on his own. But bomb has been planted. Time is against him. He's got sniper in his hands. Goes for a one-shot. Gets a one-shot close range. He's going to be able to get the final 2 kills and defuse the bomb in time. He's going to not look on the corner. You always look around the corner. You always look around the corner. Oh, but at least nice to see the side of Invictus grab the second point to make it a 1-1 trade. So nicely done from both sides. But yeah, always check the corner, my friends.
Mercury, when you are on the streets and you want to cross the road, you check right and left. You have to do the same thing in video games. Check your corners. Come on. What is that?
Oh my god, it's so true. It's so true. Oh, but Mercury gets a clean shot onto Invictus. Zux, it is going to be return fire. It's going to be across the board. a strong start for Invictus, and it's just going to be Magistar left on his own. Up and towards the high building he goes. He's going to flip his way towards the A bomb site. The bomb has been planted. That's why he's going to look to head towards there. Goes inside the building. Going to look for those clean snipes. I think he's going to try and make those work. Jumping up and down, but he goes too out in the open. And I get why. You had to try and take a little bit of a risk, but Invictus taking advantage of those couple of early kills. That bomb plant, nicely done.
Nicely done. Second round for Invictus. 1 round for Victory Symbol. 2 more rounds to go before they switch sides, and now it's all in their hands. They are playing passive. They're trying to push towards A, but they're going to be pushed by the entire Victory Symbol team. They're not being super aggressive on that side. They're just sitting behind these woods. And Bomber, you see those snakes on the other team. Bomber is being just a slithery, sneaky snake right there. Takes 1, takes 2. He's going to get both frags and fall back into some cover. Mercury with a follow-up, and that's super well and super great execution on the side of Victory Symbol. Now 5 versus 2, and that's going to be over. Second round wraps up as easy as that, my dudes. As easy as that.
I would say that maybe Invictus were, and I know it's easy to say in hindsight, but I do think that the side of Invictus were maybe a bit too predictable with the A bomb side. I think if they had gone for that push on the B bomb side, it would have worked out in their favor. But maybe they were feeling confident hanging around the A bomb side. Unluckily for them, Victory Symbol were a little bit aware of what might happen.
Yeah, now they're playing passive. Now they're not being aggressive at all. We do have Pandemic in Seria with a double man meta in the trailer. Magista is I think he's using the shotgun if he's running with the Jet 36. This is the one of the only guy I see using a secondary weapon as a primary one. Like, he's super accurate with that. I remember a meta I used to be using when the shotgun was still a meta and wasn't nerfed. When it was using the KRM as a main gun, and then the pistol, a second one, and it was doing the long range fires with the pistol and close range with the gun, but he's gonna get dropped as we talk about him saying, what you doing in that corner, my dudes? And thank you, Bomber, showing everyone, check your corners.
Man, check your corners. Indeed, bomb is going to be planted. Pizza goes on to Mercury X. Invictus now wrap up the kills with the bomb being planted. Pandemic is on his own. And it seems like this is going to be another point in the favor of side of Invictus. They'll end it 3v2 before switch is over.
Pandemic gonna get one, but every single enemy players now are chasing him. He's gonna get backstab in 3, 2, 1, and this is over. Bomber, and the timing was right as well. Bomber is gonna take him down with the shorty. Third round for Invictus, 2 rounds for Victory Symbol, and now it's Victory Symbol's turn to show us how good they are at attacking on this map. Let's see if they're going to opt for a control map, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. They're going for a control map, not being greedy at all, just seeing if they're being aggressive on the other side, but Zox gonna punish one player, taking him down with 20 HP left. 5v4 situation. Mercury is trying to connect those bullets through that wooden wall. Unfortunately, you won't find any enemy players because they already fall back into some cover now. 5v4 is still to be played on the side of Invictus, holding the lines straight behind, and they're just waiting passively. Pandemic is finally gonna get a trade. 4v4 now, and Perm, take it away because I need to drink.
Enemy in sight.
Man, I like the fact that Victory Symbol are taking their time with this. This is the first round where they're being the attacking side, so they do, of course, need to play out where the members of Invictus might be. Because there's a 1-1 trade against 4-4, however, Magistar does get a clean kill onto ice. That might be the opening for Victory Symbol to plant the bomb on any of these sites. They were hanging around the B bomb site for a little bit of time, but now it seems like they're switching over for the A bomb plant. Smoke is going to go out. Magistar goes inside the container to watch his corners. As the bomb is being planted now, they can set themselves up and assume the position.
Mercury is gonna get a kill. Zox and Bomber are the only one players alive. Bomber is the only one player actually left alive. Mercury will take him down with a pistol. 3 rounds for each team right now. And they're going to try to do their best because it's still a super close game. The other one was super close as well on the hard point. And now, let's see how they're going to handle this situation. They're all going to push towards mid, throwing the smoke, throwing the termite, and push straight towards the A bomb site. Well, they've been, and they are being awaited. They need to push this barrel's position there. Terea is going to get the shotgun he can mark at long range. The other one has to be low HP. He's going to get dropped by Bomber right there. But that's going to be unfortunate because 5v3 situation. Retake is happening, make it 2v4, and only Crazy and Pizza left to close this round for Invictus.
And here's the thing, right? We did say that this was something that might come into play for Victory Symbol, especially when they're the attacking side. As they do claim that point, they're able to really show off their calculative plays and how they play around the positions of the map like they did in Hardpoint. They don't need to go ultra aggressive because, again, they're on the attacking side. So I really think we're seeing kind of the best of Victory Symbol in this game mode when they're the attacking side.
Ice is going to get the double trade over there. He's going to get pushed with our tournament players. Ice is going to get a third in that round. Ice is just popping off and punishing every single player, as you can see. Magister, Bomber, and Pizza are going to finish it up.
Okay.
Back to 4-4, and that's incredibly close so far. Really well played on both sides. And I'm excited to see how they're going to go right now because they are 2 rounds away. Both teams are actually 2 rounds away from taking this win. And they're straight going aggressive towards the A-bomb again.
See, and here's the thing, like, for Invictus, as this fight is going to come through, Pandemic is going to find a kill on the Bomber, straight up 5v4 in through the corner of the container. Pandemic with the bomb in his hand, going to find a kill on the Pizza. Crazy is able to trade, though. Crystal is going to get taken out. It's 3v4 inside the container by the A bomb site. A little out in the open. It's not going to be the easiest to hold down as a 4-man team. As they bide their time, they have control. They can dictate the run of play for the side of Victory Symbol and take a 5-4 lead. Terea is going to take down Crazy. It's just going to be Ice left on his own. Can he freeze out the members of Victory Symbol? Or is he going to get melted to the cores? It's going to be a clean 1v1. He goes down to the hands of Terea. And it is indeed going to be a 5-4 for Victory Symbol. It's been a damn close game, but with 1 potential point left for Victory Symbol, and with them still having the bomb in their hand, they can make the run for play. They can show their strength, show the victory in their Victory Symbol name, and claim this 2-0 series.
But now they are in a 1v5, as easy and as fast as that.
Wow.
From behind, Magister has to clutch this round to give a 6-4 win to his team, but he's gonna miss these bullets.
Wow.
On Zox, gets traded, and now it's a 5-5. We're going over again to an 11th round. I don't know why. Maybe this is these map rotation, Hardpoint, Crossfire, and Socialist Warfaring that are making every single game being played on super close. Please stop it, because we told you about this. It's not funny anymore, and Invictus are going to be playing passive this round over again. We do see Magister, the only player sitting around B, 1 player by top 10, which is Christo, and the 3 other one sitting by the trailer and the barrel wall. Mercury is trying to take a bullet, and Christo finally gets a frag on Zux by top woods. And let's see how he's going to rotate over now, because it's a 5v4 situation in the favor of Victory Symbol Imperium.
That was a great kill for Victory Symbol. That could be a vitally important kill for a Victory Symbol, because it gives them the man advantage. Even though Invictus have the bomb, so they can kind of dictate the run of play, trying to plant that bomb as a 4-man team and control that bomb plant is going to be that little bit tougher. Bomber nearly finds a player of Victory Symbol. I'm ticking down, the slide comes through. Nearly finds it for Bomber, but it's not going to be found just yet.
They are trying, they're playing passive. But now it's still a 5v4. They're trying to get some up in frag somewhere. Bomber is going to miss the shot. on Mercury. Mercury is gonna peek back again, but that's a good kill from Bomber right there. On the cover from his team, back to a 2v3 situation now. They might be able to plant that bomb, but they're getting pushed from behind it. I don't think that Ice is aware of that. They're just re-picking. Ice is gonna get him. Christoph with the trade, and there's only Bomber left in a 1v2. He's gonna get shotted down, and Bomb is about to be defused. Victory Symbol is taking this 2-0 win against Invictus, and what another close game that was.
Man, so close. Like, yeah, so close. Yeah, just so close. Victory Symbol proved, in my opinion, Victory Symbol kind of just showed their strategical dominance across the board. Invictus, when Invictus were aggressive, I think they showed a stronger Invictus strength against Victory Symbol, if that makes sense. So a few rounds, I feel Invictus, if they had been a bit more aggressive, they probably could have won.
Definitely.
But it's always hard to balance, and I can't really, as weird as it is considering they lost 2-0, I can't really fault Invictus because of how close the games were. They just missed the mark. Just missed the mark.
They just missed the mark, and we could notice that Victory Symbol roster is not unbeatable. But tonight, Invictus maybe made wrong decisions on playing too passively or waiting too much while they had to be aggressive, because you saw that when they went for aggressive pushes, it worked well. And on the defense side, they were really efficient. So there might have been a mistake on their side, but you know what? Past is past, and now we have to look forward, to move forward and move for the future game, which is going to be between Clash and Singularity. Hope you guys are excited for this one and hyped for that one too. Don't you forget to follow me on YouTube, Twitter. Everything is going to be spam. Follow Imperium on Twitter as well. But we'll have some time to talk about it later on. But now we'll go on a short break, and we'll be back right after this break for this next game.
Tie me up, I'm hurting. I'm carrying down my burden. Don't whirl me down, I'm fading. I'm turning into what I'm meant to be. I don't know why I was calling myself dead. I'm taping up the bottle with the pills now, and they don't even know I'm dead. Darling, I'm choking on my soul when I wanna go, poking on my head there. When I wanna name, when I wanna say, coming in so tense. I don't really know why I'm feeding on my hope. I'm tearing on my soul. I'm burning while my soul gets covered in smoke. Feeling free, I get so high. It's hard to breathe with the bird's eye. I'm floating by with a good time, living here with a big flying. I don't even know why, I don't really know why I'm feeding in my cries. I'm sick in the small price. I'm bleeding when my cups get open like right. Darling, I'm
into every wall. This is how I treat my soul. But I don't need another sign. Throw me into the fire. Finally I'm not brighter. And I break these chains that I'm locked in. I did this to me, 'cause it's worth all the pain when I shed my skin. Sink in the deep, deep high. Tastes like poison. Feet high. Listen to the voices. Feel it rushing through my veins. Take another bite of pain. Wash it all away like rain. And I keep these scars to remind me I did this for me. 'Cause it's worth all the pain when I'm fighting. Just let it be. Deep high, tastes like poison. Feet high, listen to the voices. Lighter than the air I fall. Finally I'm vulnerable. This is how I feed my soul. Into the light now. Lost and down, down. Into the light now. Lost and down, down. Into the light now. Lost and down, down. Into the
We're going back, Gav, for this final game of tonight's streaming session, Mobile Mayhem League Season 3, Week 3, Day 2. Too many numbers as always, but it's going to be the final match for tonight, and what a match that will be between Clash and Singularity. Map rotations are going to be different this time. We're going to start off with Hardpoint Summit. And what about the rest of the maps, Imperium?
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Yeah, Hardpoint Summit. You got Crossfire for Search and Destroy, and then you got Meltdown for Domination. I just want to say I do my best to not be like a biased caster, right, in terms of like, you know, supporting every team. But I'm just gonna put it out there. For me, Clash wins just for the fact that Marky has a puppy as a profile picture. And in my eyes, that's a win. So yeah, Clash all the way. Simple as that. I'm out of here. You know. Sorry, Singularity. I love you and all, but you can't beat a puppy. You can't beat a cute puppy. Profile picture.
You
That's
can't
it.
beat a cute golden retriever, dude.
Yeah, man. I looked in and I just smiled and I was like, yeah, Clash, you win. You win in my eyes.
GG's.
Win on my
You
eyes,
think-
that's it.
hey, you know what? If Clash you don't win, we DQ Singularity just because they would beat the puppy, and we don't want that. We don't want any animal to be hurt in this stream.
No.
But yeah, okay, you're
Oh,
going on
man.
the side of you're doing the same thing as Maxman used to do at the beginning. Like he was picking a team up and supporting that team just because of the logos. Like, oh, their logo is sick.
To be fair, he does that for PUBG Mobile as well. He does do that. It's a bit of a I tend not to. That's the thing. Like, I tend not to like worry about it. Like, I'll admire profile picture, but in this case, I'm like, it's a freaking golden retriever puppy. Like, how can you bacha facha? Like, anyway. I'm simping over a freaking puppy picture. Like, you know. Anyway. Say we get the show on the road.
People, if you guys are not seeing what we mean, I'm gonna show you the lobby right now, just so you know what we're talking about. And check this out. Check this, Renzo, and check this, Marky. These are so cute. These are basically so cute.
Okay, we digress. We digress. The public picture is gone. We can focus on the game, right? We can focus on this series between Singularity and Clash. Heading over to Summit for the first map. What's your kind of thoughts coming into this of the controlling areas of the different hard points? What are you thinking?
The basic thing, the thing they're going to fight for, and I can tell it, I'm sure 100% they will go for at least 2 or 3 players are going to push on top B. So check on the Clash side, so the blue side. They're going to go run towards mid and go straight up the stairs to take control of the top B. And this is what's happening right now. You see 3 players are going on top just because this is the key position of that map. If you control this, you have an overview on the first hard point, on the second one, and you can even go for the rotation for the third one, which are made way easier for them if they do that. And now they just all their challenges on top because you had the monster, the beast, Head for Death sitting on top of the SM10, taking every single players down, and that's going on the side of Singularity at the beginning of this hardpoint on Summit.
Head for Death does get 1 kill, but gets traded. Nice by Slayer to come back in though. Nex is on top of the crane tower as well, providing a nice level of support for his side. And it is going to be a 29 to 9 point difference in the favor of Singularity.
And Nyx with a good position, he was sitting basically in the tower,
Yeah.
which is not something you usually see because we all know about that boost. When you're playing on mobile, we all know that's a common boost to use when you're playing Search and Destroy, but on hardpoint, it's efficient, and I didn't think it would be. It's efficient, you have an overview of the entire hardpoint there, and you can hide behind the pillar so they don't shoot you down, so that that's pretty much a good spot to use, and I will use that definitely in ranked.
Also, Head for Death did a great job of shutting down one of the Clash players to help the rest of his team gain control of the next hard point. It's a 50 to 14 point lead. Well, 50 to 14 point lead for the side of Singularity. And it doesn't seem like this is going away anytime soon. I wonder if Clash can get back into it. There doesn't seem to be, for me, there doesn't seem to be anything standing out on what they are looking to do or are doing. Although I might have spoke too soon.
What was that? That was super close, and then with the I might feel uncomfortable if I is a position of Head for that, because we know how good he is at slaying, and he's basically known as a slayer in the Singularity roster. But now, he's supposed to be an SMG player, so rotating around and all this stuff. But now that the SMG meta is broken and there's only AR, you need to get used to this thing when you have to be and to play more passively using the AR. This is what they're doing well. We do have Jerry sitting in the back of their spawn, trying to hold these spawns, and is getting pushed by 2 players right now. On the right side, is going to get dropped finally by that Revenge, and F4F already 10 kills on the counter for him. That's a really good performance from him right now, and these control from Singularity is super well done, and it seems like they do not care about the puppies anymore.
Also, Miney's doing a great job. He's on 10 kills as well, along with Slayer. So 3 of the Singularity players are on 10 kills. It's 103 to 28 point deficit. Make that 29. I know they have like the next 19, 20 seconds, but considering the impact Singularity have had on this game across the board, again, I just can't seem to think that Clash are going to find a way back into this, as Slayer is going to shield his way in, grab a kill for side, going to look to grab another kill. Clash are getting suppressed left, right, and center as the next hard point is about to show up.
Yeah, if they hold this next hard point for the entire time, this might be a 1-0 win from Singularity against Clash. And we do see that Miney is the one that got them the spawn on the side of Singularity. Was just proning in the spawn basically on the snow, trying to hide in it. And this map control was really well played from him now. We do have to relay it with the Annihilator. He's going to get 1 kill, trying to find another one, pushing straight into the side. But Nyx is going to be faster to pull the trigger and will take him down super easily. Miney with the double frag. And Miney, I've been saying in the chat for fun that Miney, more like Minu, prove me wrong in the next game. And you're proving me wrong super well right now. Destroying the enemy team. Nyx is trying to push in, but Tribulele with the 180 is going to shut him down. Tribulele with 10 kills, and he's going to be the one carrying, but unfortunately, that's going to be the end. And Singularity with a clean and a 100-point lead, actually, but a clean 1-0 win against Clash right now.
And again, it's like, clearly Clash kind of made mistakes, but Singularity, not only were they kind of obviously preparing for the next hard points in a crisper manner, they were clearly way more dangerous when it came to actual kills and frags. And I could argue that maybe Clash were not thinking ahead enough to try to, like, you know, lose points in one hard point to prepare for the next hard point. But that could, like, I could think that, but I can't help but also think there's a counter because of the amount of kills Singularity got across the board, right? You had 3 of their players getting over 10 kills apiece, and then Insanity just missing that with 9, and Nyx with 6. That level of kind of kill suppression probably aided in stopping Clash from preparing for those. So across the board, it was just a much better played game from Singularity.
Yeah, Singularity were more organized than Clash. They were more effective, and these gunfights, even if we know that the main focus on these games needs to be put in on the objectives. Kills are super important because without kills you can't defend, cover, or rotate. And basically, Singularity had a higher win rate when it came to duels, and that was unfortunate because if you only had that on the side of Clash, it would have been a totally different ending or way to close this game. Because I'm pretty sure if Clash woke up and won more gunfights, this would have been over on the side of Singularity, or at least they would have had more challenge and more rough time to go through against Clash. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case for these hard points, and the second game session, the Destroying Crossfire, is maybe going to be totally different, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, you know, I don't think Clash have completely lost the series, right? I'm hoping that they'll be able to use their kind of lack of aggression in that first round as a way to just kind of find their way back in via search and destroy, because you don't always have to be ultra aggressive, right? You have to be able to take advantage of you being on the attacking side. But then again, Singularity showing their dominance in game 1. If they carry that over to game 2 in the right way in this search and destroy series, then yeah, it'll be all good in the hood. So yeah, interesting stuff. I think the first couple of rounds will maybe be a strong sign, even though Singularity are on the attacking side.
Singularity on the attacking side. They're going to be facing Renzo sitting right there by the head glitch, taking a head for left, being super aggressive though. Miney is going to get finally destroyed on Renzo, back to a 4v4 situation. They do have control, and the bomb is still in the A building. Nyx is going to get another one through the wall. Jerry's going to get shot down by Nyx's spray. Farfix with a good follow-up trade. Nyx with a quad, with a a triple, my bad. It's only Turbo left. Now in 1v3, make it 1v2. And we're going straight into a clutch incoming now. Either Mini or Slayer needs to get that frag. They are about to plant that bomb on B, and I'm pretty sure Slayer is gonna jump and go on top, climb that ladder, so he has the cover of this bomb being planted for him, and Trilele rotating from the A side. Has everything to do now. Basically everything to do now.
He's gonna look to throw out a smoke grenade to try and get close to that bomb site. I think that should be a well thought out preparation for Singularity. It's gonna be that bait coming through. Slayer on top of the building, yet to see that bomb looking to be disengaged. I like the fact that Turlelli is going for the aggressive Molotov. It's gonna be returned fire with the flashbang. Shots are gonna come through. Time is ticking down. He's gonna look for the bait with the defusal behind bin he goes, but it's not going to be enough. Miney slides in, grabs a kill. It was a really great effort from that last player clash. Turlelli, I've got to say, I don't think I could have asked for a better attempt at defusing a bomb and stopping Singularity, but that 2v1, it was always going to be difficult.
It was always going to be difficult with that. They were well set up, and that was a smart plant on the side of Singularity. And now they are taking this third round in their pocket. 1-0 lead for their side. And now 5v5 situation. We do need to see the snipers picking some more frags to get the open kills. And they're going to be in a more comfortable position if they do that. He has the info about someone. Mine is missing the timing on that shot on Fofix. That was unfortunate. Headfoot is sitting by the glitch in the A store. And are they going to be play passive, or are they going to try to go for a B plant right now? It seems like they're waiting for people to go there, waiting for them just to try to get that bomb planted, but they're playing for time. Taking the first pick, Renzo is going to get one super low HP on Headfoot. Still surviving though, and Nyx heading around the B bomb site this time. Slayer with the trade back to 4v4 situation, and the bomb is about to go down, Imperium.
Nice shots by Fofix onto Sanity. A second kill on the side of Clash. So it does give them that man advantage, but with that bomb being planted on the B side, time's ticking down. There's going to be across the road. Nice shots coming out by Fofix onto Miney. That's the opening Clash need. Now they have to push their way in. Slayer's going to be out in the open. Fofix! Fofix! Calm down, dude! Calm the hell down! Man, what a round from him. 4 kills. Man, he was just on point with that. Exactly what Clash needed. And it's going to be 1 point apiece.
1 point for each team right now. And that is it going to be another 11th round game? Are we going to call it over now? Because we do see the roster of Clash, the Clash roster being super aggressive towards the B bomb site now. They're going to be awaited by a lot of players. Nyx pushing straight into the bomb. He's going to get one. Gets traded by Turo. Runs over the follow-up. 4v3 now in the favor of Clash. But we do have Insanity sitting in the backside of this hub on this building. Insanity is going to get Renzo. There's one player around the shop. Manny is going to get another one. Super low speed is going to get traded then by Turu. Back to a 2v2 situation. Fofix with a sniper has been doing such a massive job and super accurate timings as well on these shots. But Insanity and Fodef are still by the B building. 0 kills for Eddie. So far, 1 kill for Insanity, and they need to get into that game to get that clutch done in their favor and get another round to Singularity. But I'm pretty sure that it's not going to go that way on the side of Clash. The bomb has not been picked up yet so far.
And if you look at Fofix, he has complete sightlines on that bomb, right? So the second a member of Singularity looks to go for that bomb, it's going to be a clean headshot. So I really like that from Singularity. They know that they have the advantage right now.
The enemy has the bomb.
Oh, the bomb's being picked up. Fofix missed the opportunity, and now he's going to edge his way forward closer towards the roadside and that B bomb site. If it feels bad, man. This opportunity. Fofix is going down. Turlelli is on his own. He's going to be looking prone down. He's going to get those shots off. Not quite going to connect on to the members of Singularity. And again, with the bomb being planted on the B side, it is down to a 1v2. Torelli, the last player standing for Clash. The smoke is going to be thrown out as he edges his way closer to the B bomb site. Up the stairs he goes, around the corner, over into the other side, trying to flank around to surprise the members of Singularity. He's a little bit too deep of a rotation. Footsteps are going to come through. He does miss the opportunity, fights his way through, but head for death. Saw it coming, takes him down. It was a good idea from Torelli, but it just didn't work out. Here's the thing, though, Flo. I think Singularity are being a little bit too predictable. They've gone for the B
Which
site
way?
all the time. They've gone for the B bomb site every single time. They were attacking side. They went for the B bomb site.
That is true. That is true. But going on A is super hard actually. Really super hard to go on A.
True.
But yeah, B. I know this is the bomb. They're going like 90% of the time. Every person going over there. While A can be super well organized as well. If you throw smokes to break the sniper lines and stuff, you might be able to go on such an easy A push. But when you go on A, you're literally going into the enemy spawn basically, because like if they stay in spawn, they do have the lines on the A bomb. But B has so many different angles you can come from compared to A, when you can only come from the B flag. When it's domination, you can come from top stairs, you can come from the car. But in B, you can come from basically on the entire map. Basically the entire map. So this is maybe why I think they're going every time for the B plans.
Yeah. You do make a really good point. I suppose I just want to give that perspective to play. But at the end of the day, Singularity have controlled this game, of this round, should I say. If 4 players up, it's going to be up against a 2-man team of Clash once again. Torelli and Renzo this time.
Renzo and Turlele in a 2v4. There's a... We do see Turlele by the glitch, but Miney... Finally, we do see the sniper back! Using this meta back. Renzo is gonna get slayed by Slayer right there, giving a 3rd round to Singularity. 3 more rounds to go before the sweet side. But... we know that Clash are not giving up that easily, so they need another round. This is the final one before they switch sides, as we were mentioning. And let's see if this time they're going to play for an aggressive B push again, or are they trying to go for A? It seems like they're playing passive on the bomb. The bomb carrier and Sanity just waiting for them to push towards the A store stairs. But nothing so much happening on both sides. We have 3 snipers though on the side of Clash right now, and Miney is trying to get the fire through the wall. And Sanity gets super low HP thanks to that snipe. That's still a 5v5, dude. He's playing super slow now.
I think Singularity, of course, respecting Clash in my eyes, and I think that's a positive thing, especially because they're constantly going for the B bomb site, so I don't think they can afford to like go aggressive, because you could be walking into a trap laid down by Clash. So I do respect that.
That is true. Oh my god, Insanity. Now Nyx is gonna get double traded, but Namaini is gonna get one. And for that, for the follow-up, back to a 4v2 situation in favor of Singularity now. Both players are sitting around the B side and the B stairs. Is getting pushed inside. Jerry's gonna get one. Chirulele with follow-up and Insanity back to a 2 versus 2 situation now. Smells super good for Clash that are well organized in that round so far.
Off the back of, once again, kind of losing players early on, Singularity have evened things up. Maybe a little bit of sloppy play from Singularity, even though they were relatively passive at the start of that round. Getting caught out, so it is going to be head for death and Slayer with 2 snipers left standing.
There's touching
Yet to plant a bomb.
Oh my god, that show from F4F. Gonna leave Tululele with 1 HP left, basically. Both players are gonna push in now. 1v2 duel spraying through that wall. It's gonna take Slayer down to give his 2nd round to Clash, and 3 rounds for Singularity. That was close, but F4F missed those shots with the HVK. This cost them the win, I have to say. Back from a 2v4 to 2v1. That was really well played from Clash.
Yeah, really good play from Clash, but now we see a switcheroo, of course, with Clash being the attacking side. What can they do with the bomb in their hands? How will they look to overtake Singularity, not just in the points, but in the sense of taking it to a 3-game series.
How are they going to play this? How are they going to play this? They're playing passive. I'm pretty sure Insanity is waiting by the market just to wait. There's one player, as you can see. Miney is going to be sitting just straight next to this bomb, this B-bomb, and as soon as it's getting taken down, we will have Insanity spraying through that wall over again and taking the bomb planted down. But he's maybe going to be taken on by Marky, because Marky is sitting on top of the balcony. And if he gets Insanity down, it's going to be an easy play. No, Slayer over the shot across the map with the yardstick is going to bring them back to a 5v4 situation, and the bomb still needs to be planted on the other side.
I was on Slayer's perspective when he got that clean shot off. By no means are Clash down and out, right? By no means have they lost this round. Having a man down will hurt them, and they will have to thread with a decent bit more caution. Having the bomb in their hands and smoke being thrown out, Miney is going to have to deal with this. He is going to see Miney take down Turalelli. And then Sani does take down Renzo, and Fofix is now the last player standing. He does get a kill onto Miney. It's a 1v2, but he's yet to pick up the bomb. He's behind the bus. Goes back inside the building. Just on over, now going to move into a room. He's going to pick up the bomb, but he is going to get caught out, and Sani takes him out, and that's going to be the point in the favor of Singularity. They're 2 points away from closing out this game, 2 points away from closing out this series, and Clash needs to do something to stop this.
They need to do something. They need to react, because we saw that Jerry and Fofix got a nice timed shot, and they were in sync on that, but now they're getting flashed. Head for Death is gonna get one. Miney is gonna get traded by Fofix, but Head for Death is in their spawn, trying to get those bullets. He's gonna get finally another trade, but back to one trade over again. Slayer, Insanity, and Nyx are the last player alive on the side of Singularity, but Renzo is aware that one player is super close. Nyx with a bad mistake, rather burning on the floor like a worm, is gonna get shot down, and back to a 2 versus 2 situation. How will they deal with the exposition they're currently in? Relay has picked up a sniper. We do have Insanity and Slayer left, and Slayer is going to be waiting by the car on the A site and rotating now towards the A stairs to take the line on the B bomb site there.
Again, I'm going to throw it out there. Are Clash being too predictable by going for the B bomb site? Because what I'm noticing is that even though Clash have won 2 rounds, they tend to be the ones to lose the majority of players in these rounds, right? So if, especially when you're the attacking side, if you're predictable where the opposing team is able to instantly rush in your area as Slayer finds Renzo, and your Clash, you're going to lose those fights. So if you're a bit unpredictable and go for the A bomb site, I really genuinely think that in this situation, an A bomb plant straight off the bat could really benefit Clash.
What I know right now is that Turalelli needs to plant that bomb, and he's going back to the B site. And you know what? I do believe in Turalelli now, because the time was running out. He has 40 seconds to kill both players. And I do believe in him, because Merleys have been thrown. He's going to avoid them and prevent them from pushing in. Smokes have been thrown as well. But if the thing they need to understand on Singularity side is that if they go as a group and they go both together and picking the side both together, it's going to be an easy win because he's alone. So if you get at least a trade, Slayer is being shot down, and that's a 1v1 versus Insanity. Still sitting on top of the building, and that's going to be hard for him to get even close to that bomb, and it might be a good clutch on the side of Turalelli now. Going to get pushed on the left side, missing the timing. Insanity has to go for it. He has to go for it. He has to go for it. He has to go for it. He's going to defuse a bomb. Prone down. He's got seconds to go. He's going to...
No way!
What? No way. Did he actually defuse the bomb? What? Was that the biggest throw or mistake or what? Flo,
run out of bullets.
I'm
There's no way. I'm in shock. I'm sorry, I'm in shock right now. That was a ninja defuse like in front of him and the other guy ran out of bullets. What the frick was that? Somebody clip it. Please, somebody clip it. 2:45:52. 2:45.
Oh, I actually, I just don't know what to say. Okay, so in this round, Renzo still has the bomb. It is going to be a 3v3. They're looking towards the B bomb site. Torelletti got 9 kills in this game. Renzo's looking towards the A bomb site though, so I don't know whether they're actually going to go for the B or the A site. I think Torelletti and Dree are doing something to possibly bait the members of Singularity towards the B site while Renzo goes for the A. No, Head for Death is going to take down Dree, so it is going to be 3v2, and Sunny takes down Torelletti. Renzo's going to be the last player standing. Again, yet to plant the bomb on top of the building. He goes looking over towards the B bomb site. He's going to fire those shots on towards Insanity, but Insanity takes him down. The game is over. Singularity come out on top, and yeah.
And oh my god, Turu.
Man.
Turu Lele. Choku Lele. How we call you now. Oh my god, what that was that was the most ballsy move ever from Insanity, but it worked out.
Well, yeah, because Insanity had nothing left to lose, right? Time was run out. He had to go for the bomb diffuser, right? And yeah, okay, he's left there sitting down. As far as I know, Torelletti did miss one of those shots when Insanity was prone down, if I'm not mistaken.
He missed one. He missed one sniper shot. And I think he didn't reload. But like, he picked a flush. I think he killed Slayer at the beginning. So that was a 2v1 Slayer and a Slayer in Insanity versus Turulele.
Wow.
And then he shot it down Slayer with the ASM-10, but I think he didn't reload. So the magazine was about to be empty. And then he shot on him to pre-fire and to avoid him from trying to touch the bomb. But Insanity went ballsy on the ballsy mode there.
Yeah, of course.
Kept defusing it all.
Yeah. Like, to outside of that specific crazy moment, I do have to say that in the end, though, Singularity showed their dominance as not necessarily aggressive team, but just simply being able to outkill the side of Clash, right? Because in both games, you could clearly see that Singularity were the better side in kills. They were the better side in getting those shots off. It's what won them hardpoint. It's what won them the game in Search and Destroy. And again, Clash need to realize that either they improve their ability to outfrag these sites, even things out, or they look to use strategical measures to counter that aggression that another side is going to pull out. Like I mentioned, the A bomb site, even though it's unfavorable in that map, it still doesn't matter if it's unfavorable. If you make it work on your side, it's favorable for you as a team. So it's something that Clash needs to think about in the future. You got two options there. It wasn't a bad performance from Clash, but they were overall outclassed.
They were outclassed. You're deadly right, and that was a really good win on the side of Singularity, being consistent through the entire time on both of these matches. Insanity with 200 IQ defuse gave them the win. Basically, they gave them the win because Clash. I was saying, even when we were seeing that clutch happening, I was saying like Turulele played so well and he played for time, and as soon as Insanity touched the ball, I was like, okay, Turulele is going to take him down. That's going to be a third round for a Clash. But unfortunately, bad times and bad stuff happened. But now, you know what? Let's take a look at the standings to summarize this streaming session. On Division 1, we do have House of Anubis and Viv Garacha on the same level with 60 points, both sharing the first spot. Azilium with 50 on the second one, or should we say third. White Dragons at the fourth with 30, Eclipse at 20 at the fifth one, and Kings at the last one, sixth spot with 10 points so far. Singularity, 90 points and taking this insane lead on Division 2. Affliation with 50, Victory Symbol with 40, Invictus with 30, and Euphorix and Clash still at 0 so far. Hope you guys all enjoyed tonight's streaming session. If you did, make sure for those who are on Trovo to follow the channel. Make sure to do that. You'll see in the Trovo chat you'll see in the Trovo chat the moderators are going to spam Imperium's socials, so you guys make sure to check him out on every single one of his socials media and follow his casting career. Follow Mobile Mayhem as well to be notified wherever we go on stream and whenever something new is happening in the Mobile Mayhem League and the Mobile Mayhem world. For those who are on YouTube, make sure to follow the YouTube channel. Follow Trovo as well. Do the Trovo, follow YouTube. And I'm gonna let Imperium close and end that stream, and that was over for Floskel.
Oh man, yeah, it was a topsy-turvy day, full of surprises, especially considering we only had 4 games. It felt like a full day just for the craziness we had across the board, right? That insane close series. Then we had the end series with Singularity showing their dominance. The Torelli choke, I'm gonna say, round, and yeah, what a way, what a way to end the day. What a day overall, and I loved every second of it.
Stream is over. Thank you everyone. Imperium and Floskel were on the mic, and it's over for us now. We'll see you guys later.
Into